getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beat him up, boy. Let's get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're repping Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. It's waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing around. Tuesday nights from 8 to 10, make sure you ride the wave. It's Tone Capone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip-hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
Greetings, Earthlings. DJ Spaceship, Tone Capone, and Waves of the Bay is now on your radio.
What up, Tone?
Yeah, boy. What's going on with you, man? It's episode 32, dog.
It's opening night, man.
It's episode 32, dog.
And it is opening.
The World Series,
tonight.
I think, starts tonight as well.
Jim Brown episode.
Is it? Does it start tonight?
The NBA starts tonight.
I know about the NBA.
We got Willy Flee in the building.
We definitely got Willy Flee in the building.
We might actually have a sports talk today.
We might have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
We might have
take
to.
it.
Oh, yeah.
We got Willy Flee in the building.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This episode 32,
I've been
Waves of the
wanting to
Bay.
voice my opinion on some sports.
Well, I'll definitely want to get some input from you. I got a few questions I want to ask you. 'Cause I already know you're a hooper, and I already know what it is. So there's a couple things we got to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
I need Stephen A to see this.
Well, fuck Stephen A, man. That
protege.
motherfucker.
I'm his protege.
Oh,
Hey,
clown
did y'all
ass.
see that video of Stevie J daughter floating around when she looked like Stephen A?
Nah.
Oh man, pitiful.
Waves of the Bay, episode 32. Make sure you follow us on all social media at Waves of the Bay. We got a segment called the Tampa Bay Watch where we like to play 5 tracks from independent artists. You can send your music over wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. Episode 32. Everybody on my live feed, you already know who I'm rocking tonight, man. NBA starting, episode 32. That's an easy thought right there. That's Magic Johnson in this piece, though. Rocking that magic. We got the Jim Brown over here, and then we got Mr. Spaceship. You know, he ain't want to follow suit or nothing. It's cool. It's all right. Spaceship just does what he does. Spaceship does what he does, and that's why he's about to get the show started right now. He's about to blast off on y'all motherfuckers. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Willy Flee. We got Neckley under construction. It's going to be a good damn time. Episode 32. Yeah.
What's going on? It's Blue JD, a.k.a. Mr. Rose and Neptune. You're rocking with none other than DJ Spaceship. We take it off. Let's go.
Yes, I love your physical, but it's your energy. I got no fear to put you on a pedestal, but are you trusting me? I feel like I picked the right time to hit your line. Girl, you all mine. Anticipating for a long time. Will you verify what I feel inside? Choke the chicken, get $1 million out of whole ride. Take the shades of gray with got them all time. Lamborghinis and Ferraris, just verified. Strawberry kiwis and greens, you got berry eyes. She from Swahili, her color, wild berry eyes. How about you silly to let you know you verified? I got my heart broke, now keep me a spare tire. I'm in a tall road truck, I feel very high. The bus, Rolls Royce. Yeah, twist it up, roll a Dutch, yeah. I got tires on the 9. Yeah, sting your body, then you die. Yeah, I got vibes all on my line. Yeah, she just won't be verified. Yeah, different, I think you one of a kind. She from New York, but she don't like the Millie Rock. Yes, I love your physical, but it's your energy. I got no fear to put you on a pedestal, but are you trusting me? I feel like I picked the right time to hit your line. Girl, you all mine. Anticipating for a long time. Will you verify what I feel inside? I know we the Super Bowl team. Don't be on me, my position locked down. Fixing all my first shit before me. But you know he won't set you up for letdown. I'm anticipating. I'm trying to whatever it is. 'Cause lately I've been fucked up, pull me up. I'm trying to not give a fuck about this love. 'Cause lately I've been fucked up about niggas I can't trust. So fuck that, go ahead and roll it up. Pour me that double cup. When I turkey, throw them bucks. Yeah, I see you
turning up, he getting spicy when I'm doing my thing. Yeah, I be whitening, I be riding to the beat. I don't care who gon' see, yeah, I don't care who gon' see. Fuck you out to meet me and my girls, we lit tea. Pass around the Henny, making great memories. We don't care who gon' see, yeah, we don't care who gon' see. Living life like it's nothing, cause it's 2019, yeah, it's 2019. Chasing all of our dreams, chasing all of our dreams. I don't want no love, want no love. I got fam that I can't even trust, but I ain't giving up, giving up. Fuck it, I'ma live it up. Fuck it, I'ma live it up. Fuck it, I'ma live it up. So pull me up, pull me up. I'm trying to not give a fuck about this love, cause lately I've been fucked up about niggas I can't trust. So fuck that, go ahead and roll it up, roll it up. Hold me at the book.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath, cause I'm a got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now can't answer a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. And straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up on a I'ma sip, sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young nigga on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some peas, had to get them birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the brain and I gave my the new goof. Either you from the y'all gang or you Suwu. Got a new Orleans, 10 minute voodoo. Ain't on that down, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath, cause I'm a got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now can't answer a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch, said it, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins on the boat. I put her in new AP, the water like a boat. I was dabbing, back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it. Said she never made love, but she good at it. She make a nigga feel good when I look at it. I get goosebumps when I look at it. Oh, girl just wanna have fun with it. Oh, the girl just wanna have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, got a new biz that I ain't promoting. Yeah, all of my friends love money, da 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 da. Let me tell you something about my life. And every single chain and my diamond rings. The way you walking, the way you talking, it's all because of me. And the way I'm all on you, girl, you know it's true. The way I speak is my melody.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling songs in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you niggas. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you niggas. I laid down the game for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more than what they pay for you niggas. On the whole thing for you niggas. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas. It gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Mighty tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fast time that I check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, and the power and the hoes come back.
I won't say your name, little mama, I promise. Just speak up on some shit that I got in the closet. Pussy too good, I had to write one about it. And let the world know how I hit it in private, how I eat it in private, skeet it in private. I couldn't even tell none of my homies about it, cause they wouldn't understand. I don't need to be judged, I gotta keep it on the hush, another level to love. I saw 6'7" you, whenever I call you, super careful on the text, cause I don't need them problems. You know my girl, I know your man, hung out a couple times, we supposed to be friends. If this ever hit the light, we'll crush a couple hearts. Pop a plan B, baby, gotta play it smart. If loving you was wrong, I don't wanna be right. If it could happen different, you'll probably be my wife. See you more like a best friend, that I can tell anything. The only woman that can ask me for anything. Creeping around and fucking all in the car. On your lunch break, fucking all in the car. Be FaceTime, fuck whenever I hit the road. And every nut I bust on cam from the soul. I read your text 1,000 times before I delete them. Wish you like a husband, 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 like a husband.
Real hot girl shit. Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes.
Ay, look, bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my doubt, he gon' sit down and you know it's very expensive. Pay me, told him go put my name on that account, because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Oh, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, my money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, I'm in my bag, bitch, I'm on your ass, bitch, I'm in that new shit. You on that last year, bitch, I do pimp shit, oh, you on simp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, ayy.
You know how these bitches love me? Why? Cause baby don't give a fuck. What you do? I be fixing the weed while she sucking my dick, pull it out, then I titty fuck. I fuck her from the back and she nasty, killing her. No, I give it up. Yeah. I be cool on the bitch, ain't no pressure. Till I met this little freak, her name Maggie. This little thing is style. Look how she walk, look how she talk, she sexy. I like when they pretty and ghetto. Type of bitch that don't even say hello. And whenever we fuck, she be fucking me back. Put her in the headlock with my elbow. Now she done reversed. Got up on the dick and ride this shit like a Camaro.
I can't be fucked with, no. Oh, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, my money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit.
I ain't wish. Too busy living.
Hey, I believe my intuition. I see it before it happen like a vision. I'm sipping on this liquor, reminiscing, getting twisted. Free my nigga, banning every nigga in the system. My homie lost his sister, got me checking on my siblings. Keep a smile on his face, but I know he really hurt me. Almost lost my son, but I'm here still pushing. Nigga tried to take me out, he ain't a killer, he a pussy. Pac said it best, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm close to the edge, nigga clutching on my pistol. Going out in the blaze, killing me won't be easy. Trust that, I bomb first on a nigga and I bust back. Everything I state, no cap, all big facts. Put a nigga out his misery, yeah, real rap. Money is the motive, still is, yeah, we bout that. You don't want them shooters, Google map where your house at. Pull up with them sticks, kick your front door to the back. Put that pistol to your side, nigga, where your ribs at. Pistol whip your bitch, fuck a Mac up with the Mac. Fuck nigga, do you want that? Every friend and a friend, every foe and a foe. Bullets hot and ready for you, nigga, get it and go. Serving light, little Caesars, get it here for the low. Better get, make your tongue kiss the calico. Meet me at the Alamo, nigga, if you want smoke. Lurking with the snub nose, knock a nigga lights out, curtains closed. They say come as a bitch, you report your soul. I'm prepared for whatever nigga train to go. The real a nigga train to thought when that pistol smoke. Watch your body drop, break a mortar, and you decompose. Play for keys, I sing, son of nigga soul. Call a reaper up, fuck a Uber, he'll take a hill.
Tone Capone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's
get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em.
Spaceship got us on that gangster vibe right now, man. For real. I felt like I was in Crenshaw right now, just riding with that.
Yeah.
For real, with the Nipsey. YG. That's what it is, man. Ways of the Bay, episode 32. We've been doing this for 32 episodes already. Every Tuesday, we were right here from 8 to 10. I'm looking at the schedule, though, Spaceship. We might have to talk about these holidays, bro. I'm looking at the Christmas schedule like, oh, shit.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna talk about that. We might go on a little hiatus for a few weeks in December, but we'll see what's up, man. We got some time to figure it out.
Thanksgiving ain't on a Tuesday.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I'm gonna need this.
The greens, the beans, the ham, the yams.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about food. We're gonna rank favorite Thanksgiving dishes for the Thanksgiving episode.
Yo, and don't be putting no struggle plates up no more, man. Like, everybody should be good. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
Just like that, man. Waves of the Bay. Make
no
sure y'all follow us
on Thanksgiving.
All social media at Waves of the Bay. We got Neckley under construction here, 2nd and 4th Tuesdays, and she just happens to be here tonight with Willy Flee, our special guest of the night. So everybody say hello.
What's up?
What's happening, Flee?
Wagwan.
What to your man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Gangsta?
I'm cooling, man. Cooling. Cool things.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we present to you Nakedly Under Construction.
It'll
be $8.
And I am introducing. All right, today we have Willy Flee. He is a dancer, songwriter, rapper. He sings multiple genres. We'll let him talk about that. One of the things that I found most intriguing, I'm going to read one of the paragraphs from his feature, and I'm going to let him explain a little bit about it and be a little bit nakedly under construction. So tonight we have Willy Flee, like many others, starting out watching other rappers, noticing the moves they were making and building himself after them, comparing in order to improve. In time, though, he grew out of this and learned to recognize other skills, but to still create according to his own drive. With his own unique vibe, he had more to offer, while also being skilled by learning from those more experienced. Willy Flee began reaching out and opening for artists such as Juicy J, Future, Travis, Cardi B, and more. He began to take every opportunity that would increase his potential and ability to meet his goals, while turning down experiences which would lead to just another night out instead of a step towards his dreams. This led to powerful networking, professional relationships, which would continue to push him toward the artist he intends to become. Willy Flee thrives on opportunity. I'd like to introduce you to who we're talking about right now.
Hello, people.
What's good, Flee?
Greetings and salutations.
What's going down? I'm here. Blessings to everybody.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What kind of genre do we want to listen to? Tell us what sample we should start out on so that we can taste your music if we've never heard it before.
Ooh.
Me, personally, I like to steer people to my hip-hop and rap. But in this industry, this business, you kind of got to feed off of what the fans are telling you, what the people are telling you. With that, they favor my R&B, even the fellas, you feel me? So I feel like my R&B is somewhere you would like to start, and then it kind of turns into...
Is there a song?
Yeah, it's called Late Lay. It's called Late Lay. That is my remnants of Tyrese's version, of course. But yeah, that's my go-to song as far as R&B goes, and then you trickle down into
that's
R&B.
Our appetizer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appetizer. That's
okay.
it. That's it.
What's our entree?
That's your mac and cheese bites right there. You feel me? And then the entree, the steak with the mashed potatoes and broccoli. You get you can go to the hip hop side, the rap side. You feel me? Recently, my latest album, Till Tomorrow. Thankfully, I'm humbly able to say that it just hit 100K on Spotify as far as streams.
Good shit.
A lot of hard work. Shouts to the old label, Monkey Music Group, put a lot of power behind that. But yeah, Till Tomorrow gives you a nice breakdown of everything. I got R&B on there, I got hip-hop on there, I got rap on there. And that is a good dose of my versatility. As far as that goes, you can get a good dose of every little piece.
Do we get to complete the meal with dessert?
With some reggae. If you want to go into the reggae side, because I'm West Indian. Granted, I wasn't born over there. I was born in the States, New York. But my family's West Indian. So I always like to say I grew up on that music. I didn't get introduced to hip hop until I was about 8 or 9. So I grew up on the Beres Hammonds, the Bob Marleys, of course, the Gregory Isaacs, the Dennis Browns, you name it. You feel me? So, and then my mom, she was on the soca end of things, the calypso end of things. So I had all that. So
how long have you been making music?
I want to say seriously since about 2011 or 12. It's been Tone could say he knew
That's
me.
crazy, bro.
Tone,
you know, I'm over here tracking dates in my head right now. Like, okay, that's
Tone
crazy.
knew me. I used to go by a different name. I used to go by Pretty Boy J, and that's when I met him.
What happened?
That nigga got ugly.
It's like the more. I ain't even
saying though.
I ain't even gonna entertain that part. Nah. What happened was I just started talking to people in the industry and all that, and they were just like, as you get older, that name might not be appealing to your crowd because you're not gonna stay young. You know what I'm saying? You're not. So I was like,
so as your music matured, you matured, and your label
with it.
matured.
Yeah, the name, the brand, and I feel more positive. And this brand I'm building now has more of a foundation to it because when I tell people where the name came from, they're like, oh, okay, I get it. All right.
What hardships have you had to overcome to get here?
Like a lot of artists will tell you, finances. Because what you want to do, you want to have. Me personally, I'm not into the whole scamming business, the whole big time drug pusher, because it's just, I don't know, it's just not my lane. You feel me? So, I always wanted to try and find a good enough income from a positive job source. You feel me? So, at first I used to hunt for little jobs where I kept a lot of my time so I could kind of focus on music, where most of my day was studio or mixing music or something like that. But then that turned into me not being able to fund the things I wanted to fund, knowing that, because a lot of artists come into this game not knowing how expensive it is. It's just having a budget period to be able to put money towards things week after week, month after month. You got to treat your career like a bill, and that's exactly what it is. It's a monthly bill to be able to be any type of artist, R&B, pop, rap. It don't matter what you do. It's a bill to be able to keep this career pushing. So once I understood that, I got a proper job, nice income, and I was able to start funding things. So hardship was definitely finances, because over time you find out how much it costs to just stay relevant.
You have to invest.
Big time. The biggest investment you got to make is in yourself. The biggest investment.
Say that again.
The biggest investment you have to make is in yourself.
What are you willing to sacrifice then?
Sleep, rest, leisure. You feel me? There's times where dudes, your homie, we're going to knowing you got a project to put out. You gotta, as much as you might want to go, you gotta want to put that project together more. You know what I'm saying? Those are the quote unquote sacrifices. I don't really like to call them that. I call it doing A to make B work, because the word sacrifice is kind of a...
Say it again?
Doing A to make B work.
I like that.
Because sacrifice is kind of a negative word. You feel me? It's like I'm sacrificing something. It's like I'm giving something up. But instead, if you process it in your brain, I'm doing this to make this happen, it's more of an outcome. It's like, I didn't give it up. I actually did something to make it happen. So you kind of look at it like that. It's more of a whole positive outcome.
So in retrospect, what do you think happiness is?
You provide that yourself. It could be... Your happiness could have been writing all of those things on that paper. You could have, as soon as you wrote that last period, you could have felt complete with your whole day. It's all perspective in one. However you take it, happiness could be just me. I think the happiest part of my day is just waking up to experience the day. Because the first thing I say when I get it, I just wake up, I say thank you. Because a lot of people don't get to see the next day when they go to sleep. So it's that I feel like that goes a long way when it comes to happiness.
What would you tell others with similar passions then?
Stay focused, especially in this type of thing. It's easy to drift off. It's easy to drift off with doubts. Because even now to this day, I still doubt myself. And then I feel like within that same day, a 24 to 48 hour period, somebody, no matter who, the random person, somebody will know, you're going to make it, right? Or this and that. They'll have something uplifting, and it's like the universe is telling me you got to stop doubting yourself because we gearing you up for this. So I would just say stay focused and committed, determined, disciplined.
So one of the things that I found intriguing about you when I found out about you is that you like to dance when you perform.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
I'm actually still breaking out of that shyness, because I know what I'm capable of, but it's like, I don't know. I gotta break out of that. As crazy as it sounds, I've been doing it so long. It's just now recently I'm breaking out of that shyness.
So he either dances or he sings. So one of the experiences that you shared with me was at the University of Tampa.
Mm-hmm. That was
that?
I didn't do any singing or nothing. It was Midnight Madness. I'm pretty sure it was 2009. It was the whole half of the gym was full. And it was a Michael Jackson tribute I did. I studied the Beat It dance. Didn't take too long. And then I just went in there and did that. And whoo, oh man! Even though that video was on like a camera phone,
we need someone that dances and sings and owns that whole stage. We're ready for you.
Yeah, amen to that. Because Chris Brown got that on Smash right now.
Hey, so how was the vibe and how was the transition going from New York to Florida?
Significantly, I wasn't doing music at the time when I did move. I was still hooping at the time. I was in high school. So,
let's talk about that.
Yeah, so that was...
How did we go from basketball to music? That's a whole different scene.
The more I talk about it now, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, it was like, I had more freedom with music. With basketball, there was so much more rules. It was so much more rules. And I don't want to say, oh, yeah, I was on my way to the league, but I was on a path. You know, I was doing my college tryouts. I was getting invited to little invitationals and little tournaments out of state, stuff like that. I was doing it, and then I started smoking bud, and it was just like, this is it right here. And, you know, nowadays it's like, damn, these guys do it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. I ain't know that back then. But I don't know. I feel like when it comes to ball and music, even because I still hoop now, I find a crazy passion when it comes to, not even when I'm in the booth, but when I'm back in front of the chair, in front of the computer, looking at the sounds, putting everything together. It's just like, I feel like a scientist. Just putting sounds together, and it's just mesmerizing what it turns out to be at the end. It's like, damn, this is all just sounds. You feel me? This is sounds. Basketball take talent and skill. Granted, music can take talent and skill, but at the end of the day, you could throw somebody in there, a good DJ, a good engineer, a good producer could make somebody sound amazing, as we see in 2019.
Cardi B.
Leading that right into your basketball conversation you would like to have, I would like Tonkapone want to take the stage.
I'm gonna hold off on the basketball talk for now. See, Flea, you kind of lucked into a situation right here, man. We don't have no other guests tonight, and we've known you for a little bit, so we're gonna break it down and talk with you for a while. So, what I want to do for right now, let's go ahead and play a song. Let the people hear something. I got all the songs you sent over to me. So, what song do you want us to play? And go ahead and introduce it for us.
I want to say surprise me with like the first 5 seconds, and then I could introduce it because I can't. What did I send you?
What did I send you?
Everything.
What did I say the appetizer was? R&B, right? Mm-hmm. We could do that. I'm pretty sure I sent you lately, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
I don't think so.
No. I did. Yes, I can't remember what I sent him.
He said, "Surprise
Let's
me."
surprise him then.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do.
First
Don't
5
play
seconds,
that.
and then
one not to play.
I sent 2 and 1,
play that one,
and then
play that one. One of these two right there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
Oh yeah, I sent one exclusive.
I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, we're gonna hold that one for a little bit later. All right, so let's go ahead and let's play a little bit of it. Let him introduce it.
Okay. Hold on.
It's like that Shazam show right here, man. It's like, hold up. What was that?
That right there.
Who don't got to chill?
That right there is. Oh man.
And I can tell you why I chose that one too.
You seen that name?
I seen the name.
Yeah.
And
that's how I felt writing it. That's how I felt
the
making
name,
it.
and then it ties into sports for me too.
Yes. You know that is my man. That is my man. He was. We could go on the whole show about that man right there. But that's basically how I approached this record. Just boom, boom. You feel me? That's I was literally in the booth. I felt like a fighter, like a boxer. I was in there training, and I was just hitting this one. And this is my favorite record off the album. That's why I sent it. By far. Muhammad Flee off Till Tomorrow. This is a good example of hip hop and my rap put together. We should have shot a video for
Listen up.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Take a trip to the plug till she finished all the drugs. Kick. I'm built to just do. Keep the soup on my shoe. I don't even gotta make it rain. Still make it, bitch, move. See the style that I possess, don't nobody else. Don't nobody else. Don't nobody else. Got you tell her you love. You might as well. Now she clocking in for work, and she's scheduled for 12 months. She started fights for you to have a bad day. For every text you sending back, I ask it on the same way. Friday night lights, I could cover your car note if you make it bounce right. Pass another Sprite, Pro Meth drip. Gotta do it right for the H-Town sound. About to bring it to the A-Town down. Feeling like I'm about to fly in the sea. Muhammad, I flee, float like a butterfly, but I swim like a bee. Niggas feeling themselves, talking like I asked ya. It's a lie, can't nobody vouch ya. All that cloud you're chasing, it'll never last ya. Yeah. Take the powder off her ass like she wearing pants. Take a trip to the plug, shit, she finished all the drugs. Pull up with the 2 foes on a black mamba. Yeah. Wait. Frail niggas thinking they built, they better chill with that noise. Fuck around and get you lined up like corduroy. Blade your bitch and take her knees out, I'm Brandon Roy. Nickname her W.E.D., how she play with the boys. All that food gazy lust to make you look like a chump. Bringing that smut to the club to make her feel like the one. She disguised to the lies, since you sell her the front. BM buying your chains, you can't afford your son. Stay up off my territory. Always coming next is R.I.P. and Nigel stories. Nigga, you been under par like scorecards. I fold you up, golf course your chest, put 18 holes in you. Man, I hate to get this violent. Sugar, then slip me a pill, now I'm wildin'. You need a page at my book to get your stylist. Got no gym membership, but I push up dollars. Niggas feeling themselves, talking like I asked ya. It's a lie, ain't nobody vouch ya. All that cloud you're chasing, it'll never last ya. Ain't gon' last, yeah. Take the powder off her ass like she wearing pants. Take the trip to the plug, shit, she finished all the drugs. Pull up with the 2 foes on a black mamba. On the black, yeah. Feed it over me. 2 spliffs to the bill. Cut the
All right.
Bomba cleat.
This is just some of the shit we talking about, man. This is Willy Flee in the studio. I'm glad we get the chance to chop it up with you too, man.
Word, man.
I seen it was
Likewise.
like, man, we could book somebody else, and it was like, nah, let's just chill, man. Let's have some fun with this one. I didn't know you actually got your start right around the time I met you, bro. Like,
yeah, it was.
That's crazy to me.
It was. I can't remember who I was talking to. I just asked around, and somebody directed me to H.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure. No, the first show I ever did, it was. Real and Chance came to Honey Pot.
Okay.
And
can't even step foot in that motherfucker no more.
You can.
And then
play at your own risk.
Yeah. And then I was real cool because I wasn't even 18 yet. I was real cool with Rat and Puff from FLZ. Those are my guys. I'm still cool with them. Shout out to Rat. Ugly. But yeah, they used to bring me around with them everywhere. Give me little FLZ passes. I used to get around in the club uncarded. It was so fun. But they got me into that. They was like, yo, we'll give you a shot. Boom, boom, boom. So I went up there with my man Enzy because we had a little joint together. Went up there and did that. I'll never forget. I was holding the mic up. Da-da-da-da. He was like, yo, you ain't never performed before? I was like, nah. He was like, yo, hold it right here. This is right before we went on. He was like, yeah, hold it right here. Da-da-da-da. And he was showing me what to do. I'm like, I bet. And granted, he ain't really present himself as an artist like that, but I was. So it's kind of like I'm learning from somebody that's not really doing it like that.
You see it enough, you know what to, at least what to advise people.
He's experienced it. At the time he had done a few. So I went up there, we killed that, and it was just like, I was up there just looking at everybody like, yo, what is this? It felt so crazy. But yeah, after that, I got in touch with H and I started doing ciphers like every month. I was like, oh, this is where it's at. All right, built that fan base. It was I put out a remix to what was that Drake record, man? Truth something. I can't remember, man. That's crazy. I did it. Either way, long story short, Tampa Mystic, she had got a hold of it.
Shout out Tampa Mystic.
She got a hold of it. She told me, she wrote me, she loved it. And then she just started, hey, you heard of this? Hey, you heard of it? I'm like, you know what? She just started putting me on her own.
That was the plug.
Right there. Huh. Tampa, I always tell her that. She put me into, you got to highlight this person, get on this show, get on that show. I'm like, and she started getting me on shows, and I'm just like, all right. And I was kind of like under her wing for like a good year or two. I was bugging her for everything. What, this mixtape, that mixtape, this magazine, that magazine. And she was holding it down. You feel me? Holding it down. Put me on slots, her mixtapes, holding it down, man. I owe her a lot. So, yeah, back then, when we first met, I was just getting started.
That's wild, bro. Think back to then, man. Stage game-wise, what's the difference right now? How do you feel when you on stage now as compared to that?
I mean, I like to say I'm a professional amateur now. You feel me? It's like, you learn so much because after you get on stage, people will be like, oh, you could have da-da-da-da, and you take that into consideration, like, all right, and you do it on your next one. You see the reaction. I remember before I used to stay in one spot. Now I'm all out of breath because I'm running from side to side, jumping up and down. I know one of my favorite things to do is incorporate songs people are more familiar with in my set to keep them involved.
Bring them in.
Keep them involved. They got to stay involved because once a minute and a half in, once none of your song is catchy, they just...
What you gonna do?
So what do you do to keep them involved?
That right there. Keep my sets
brief.
45 seconds to a minute, you're going to hear one song. You feel me? And then, oh, here come some Post Malone, get you moving. Well, last time, what you recorded, what I started with, Tiger, get it moving. You feel me? Something they just know, something they know. When I opened for Cap G, I can't remember what I opened with, but I had them moving. Same thing with Juicy J. I ain't even know at the time to open with people's songs they familiar with and stuff like that. But over time, you just learn things like that. Because I remember my first long set, 20 minutes. I was like, ain't no way I'm performing all my songs for 20 minutes. I had to put songs in there I put Ariana Grande in there for the girls. You gotta mix it up. You gotta
have a plan.
You gotta have a plan.
And just stick to it and execute, man. You gotta give yourself some breathing room.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Bring a feature up this motherfucker.
I always do that. How y'all feeling?
Right.
Most of the time, I'm getting a reaction. Part of the time is me catching my breath, getting ready for the next segment. You gotta, and I always say practice, bro. Don't make your set, send it off, and I'm in the car practicing. I don't care who see me. People looking at me like, I don't care, bro. This is art. This is what I gotta do. You feel me? If I'm not in front of my mirror doing it, I'm in the whip.
And one thing I like about like performing in front of the mirror or practicing, at least, you get to know what your cardio was like.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to performing, I'm not a stay in one place type cat either.
Exactly.
And if you start moving around and you ain't ready to be moving like that,
you're going to find out.
Everybody's going to find that shit out, man. You'll hear the difference in the voice after a while and all that, man. That takes dedication right there, and it takes repetition at the same time.
Agreed. Definitely agree.
So how'd you go from there to starting for the big names like Juicy J and Future and Travis Scott? How'd you get there?
Talking to people, and a lot of this industry, they say it's not about what you do, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? And I was just plugging myself in with the right folks.
Facts.
Shouts out to 6482, my dog Jarvis Santana, always looking out for me. He'll have a show, and like sometimes he'll have a show, and I wouldn't even know about it. He'll hit me up, hey bro, you want to open? Da-da-da-da. And he was the first dude to ever pay me. You feel me? So I got the tickets off. I'll never forget. He turned his back, started counting, turned back to me. I was like, bro, that made my performance go so much better. What? I was like, oh yeah, this is it. You feel me? Like this is what putting in pain look like. So yeah, people like that. You just gotta talk to people, and you gotta come with it. You gotta come with it. You can't be, because if they give you that shot and you don't show up, man, they deleting your number. They don't even want to talk to you no more. You
I got a whole list of people that I just can't fuck with just because of that reason, man. I can't take them serious as artists.
I was just about to say, because they don't take themselves serious.
Exactly.
My father used to tell me that all the time. He's like, bro, if you don't care, I ain't caring. What the hell I look like?
That sound like a fatherly comment, too.
If you don't care, I don't care. I ain't stressing myself over what you ain't caring about. That's it.
Where the name Willy Flee come from?
Yes.
He was like, I was waiting on that.
I love answering this.
Where
did the name Willy Flee come from? Boom. The first part. All right. Any Given Sunday was one of my favorite movies.
Got you.
Willie Beeman.
Right? Willie Beeman. One of my favorite characters ever. Cock yeah, mother. Sports. I mean, he had the hit song. He was the top guy in sports. That's what I wanted to be. The hit song, the top guy in sports. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Had all the Willie Beeman. I got him screaming. What? So Jamie killed that role.
He did, man.
So that particular character I fell in love with, man. So, and then the part Flea came from when Hove came out with the Flea in the G450 on my surface. That whole Flea terminology was like it took over the word swag. You feel me? So it's like, yo, I'm getting Flea tonight, bro. I'm about to put my pennies on.
Got you.
My Jordan, I'm getting Flea. So it's like, that's where the Willy Flee came in. At first, I was rocking with Willie Fleeman, and I was like, that's too much. Willy Flee got a ring to it. You feel me? I could just be like, yeah. Then I started with the Flea on the songs, and it just started to.
Yeah.
And I even started doing the whole Flea thing when I was still going as Pretty Boy J, and I was kind of bringing it into. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm about to run with this. So I changed my name, and now I'm here. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
Pretty Boy J. That's how I know him, right away.
Y'all can still Google that and get some images. You'll see me with braids, all that.
Mariana ass motherfucker.
I heard that all the time.
I know you did. You had to, bro. You had to, man. So you said you just started getting into hip hop like around 8 or 9 or so. Mm-hmm. You were in New York at that time still? Mm-hmm. Who were you listening to?
Mace. My older brother, man, because me and my older brother, we got different moms, so we grew up in different houses. So I met him around that time. I was like 6, 7, 8. You feel me? He was about 9, 10. And I'll never forget, man. It was in my pop's Avalon at the time. It was brand new. Green, dark green, forest green Avalon. Got the Crown air freshener in the front, all that. Feel me? We riding back from Queens. That's where my brother was living. And I think it was What You Know About Growing Up with Heading West, Red Legs, TV. And I was just looking at my brother. He knew every word. I'm like, yo, this is by far the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. How do you... And I'm just like, I seriously was like, how is this happening? How does he know the words to this song? I was like, you know what? Nah, this is... And that's when I started to... And then I remember I started going to his house more, and he used to just put me on. Like, the most he ever put me on was, I remember I was at his crib for like a whole month one time over the summer, and College Dropout had just came out. Oh man, he put me on, bro.
I remember that time.
What?
When College Drop, man, I was in college when College Dropout came out.
He was like, yo, he would not stop playing it. Back to back. We in there playing NBA Live all day long. Didn't move out. He just kept running it back and back.
Can you blame him? I mean, that's...
You feel me?
That's like hip-hop royalty. You know what I'm saying? Classic.
That's a moment in time.
Yeah.
OD. So my older brother has a lot to do with my hip-hop, and I tell him that a lot. So shouts to my older brother, man.
Now, as a hip-hop artist, you know, we have to have, like, a certain ego to a certain swag, a certain flea to us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you feel that changes when you start doing R&B?
I would say you kind of back off the spice. You feel me? It's a little less adobo on the chicken. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's like, I kind of like to use Drake as an example because you'll hear him like back to back. You feel me? And then you'll hear Marvin's Room. It's like, this is the same dude that just did back to back. You feel me? So it's like, you got to know when to let off. You got to know when to cruise. You feel me? So it's a more so... With the rap and the hip hop, you kind of like, all right, foot down. This is me. This is, you feel me? And then with the R&B, you kind of like more in a caressing mode, like, let me try and reel you in. With the hip hop, you more like, nah, come here, get over here.
What are the different inspirations for those?
My favorite rapper was always Cassidy.
All right.
Always Cassidy.
You got a chance to meet him when he came down here? He's down here all the time.
Yeah,
now.
He was just at it was a small spot. I think where we did that one show that one time. That's where he was at.
5 Star.
Yeah,
I think he was with Gen TV.
Yeah. So Yeah, I ain't even. I be finding out about this stuff late, but
Cool
yeah,
dude, man.
Yeah. I've yet to meet him. I would love to. Yeah, he was always my favorite. You got Hove. I always, still to this day, I bump old Hove, 50, Banks. I listen to a lot. You feel me? As far as back then and what influenced the hip hop and the rap, those type of names. R&B. We go to, as crazy as it sounds, the whole Omarion thing. I'm a big Omarion fan. All the old school groups, 112, Jagged Edge, SWV, Total, TLC, Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah. You can name them. I'm big on R&B. From Craig David to
Tomorrow's
Keith
Sound
Sweat.
with a 90s flavor.
That is I.
I wish I could sing, man. That's one thing I always be saying. I'll say it out loud. Everybody that knows me knows this shit. I wish I could sing. Because if I could, it'd be a different. It's just like opening shit up, like all the way with it, like unlocking the shit and just kicking the door open with that motherfucker, dog.
When you think about incorporating your dancing, do you think that would be easier with one genre over another?
I mean, nah, because the way hip hop dancing is now is like you could put anything together when it comes to. But because back in the day, it was like rappers don't dance. Now it's like
perform.
Rapper, you gotta be an artist. You feel me? So if you're a rapper, then stay in that Meek Mill lane. Then, but if you're gonna be an artist,
entertain. Then
you feel me? Like a little Uzi Vert, he is an entertainer. As much people talk about him, that man could throw a show. You feel me? Like Chris Brown entertains you. You feel me? So you got to come with it.
I think it's time to come with another song for the people listening right now. Anybody just now tuned in? This Waves of the Bay, episode 32. 32.
That is
32.
32.
That's 8 months worth of Waves of the Bay right there for you, believe it or not. But we got Willy Flee in the studio right now. We got a bunch of Willy Flee music. We're going to make him ride the wave in just a little bit as well. But let's go ahead and play into the next track, man. We got That Bag.
Ooh.
Go ahead and introduce that for us. Let us know what that's about.
All right, I'm going to keep it true with this record right here, man. Shouts to my boy, Respect Your Lane Films. He actually just hit me to do a video for this because he texted me. He's like, yo, why have I yet to hear this record? Like, and I'm just like, I mean, it was one of those records that it was on Until Tomorrow, and it's like, I never was that fond of it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. When it comes to that trap southern sound, it's not. I don't want to say I dislike it or it's hard for me to make. It's just more so. It's just not my groove, but it's one of those things I have to do. You feel me? You gotta get uncomfortable. So I made that to try and test the waters with that sound. You feel me? So
okay.
That Bag is literally me trying to get into that.
Get your southern on.
The southern on. You feel me? So that's what that is. Respect Your Lane hit me up. He's like, yo, let's shoot a video for this. And he's a true videographer, man. He's done worked with MTV, VH1, HSN. So he was writing stuff down when we was talking. So that's it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be on some like American Gangster, long trench coat type vibes.
Nice. Where can we follow you real quick? So when you want to check something like that out,
at Willy Flee on everything. You want to anything you use as far as social media or music, Willy Flee, WILLYFLEE. You can Google me, everything will pop up. One stop shop.
Waves of the Bay, episode 32. We're about to play That Bag by Willy Flee.
We're out of boat.
Monarchy Music Group.
Oh yeah, I'm good now. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. Light me up on this bullshit. From BTP, this the flow shit. Got beef, nigga head get off it. This line, nobody can cross it. No rentals, all
owned. Cash flow, get your bitch back blown. If I got it, mine's got it. See, that's known. Got goals to put them all on. You couldn't fit my shoes if you tried to. You the type of nigga who a bitch stay lying to. One double tap and she go bye-bye, dude. Just to trap into the bag, that's what I do. Pull up, smoke, drink, make a mess. Fuck how they feel about it. If you in your bag and you feeling me, yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. Hold up, wait your turn, bitch. Hold up, wait your turn. This spliff gotta get burned. Gotta get burned. Pete, you icy like me. I'm icy like T. What the fuck it is, nigga? Fuck what the fuck you think it might be? Your bitch out here selling her ass. You see ain't no piece of the cut. And all of her little extra cash. She invested in all of her butt. You always go questioning her by the hoop. Nigga, I'm more like a what? I dig in her space and I jam. She slurping up my Michael stuff. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I said it, I know. I get it, I go. Yo bag, on low, my bag, on go. I get it, I go. I said it, I know. BTP the family, mom, keep it up. It ain't all it's going down. It's the Flee. Yeah.
Five for five.
It's Waves of the Bay, episode 32. Boy, y'all love the segues with this shit, man. Y'all right on point with this, man. Let's talk about that track real quick, though. That bag.
Yes, sir.
That shit was fire, bro.
Thank you, man.
That shit was fire. Has that been growing on you? Since I know that's not like, you know, in your pocket type shit.
It has, because like you said, the song it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody. The word bag is very incorporated in vocabulary nowadays.
Oh yeah.
So that was part of the reason I made it too. It's like, oh, everybody like, yeah, I'm getting to that bag. Or yeah, I'm getting to the bag. Or everybody talking about a bag. So whether if it's a
there's like hot words.
Yeah, you know, for me, you gotta stick to that people want to hear or they want to say when they're reciting. They want to hear, unfortunately, they want to hear about a life they don't live. That's
why
for that
because
reason
they don't live.
They don't live it. That's why. So when they talking about, whether it be, we running up in the crib, putting 6 in the kid, hog tying the mom, and her bust up on her lip, they're like, oh man, that stuff sounds cool. Or even the hoodest dude, they may be like, damn, I ain't never do that before. All I do is just rob somebody on the corner. Or if you talking to somebody that grew up in a married home, both of their parents, you know what I'm saying, and then somebody over here rapping about not having no dad or nothing, they're like, damn, man, what's that feel like? Yeah, so they want something that some people like stuff they relate to. Some people like stuff they've never experienced. So they're like, damn, that's what that is. Well, a lot of these artists just rap about me. I'm very imaginative, so I just kind of half of the time I'm writing about being in the club or a chick this, a chick that, or I'm just using my imagination.
Vibing.
Yeah. You got to be creative, and that's exactly what it is to be an artist. You got to be creative. Think of something that's not being done. Make it yours and run with it.
What can we expect next?
R&B album. Shouts to my man Dev at I Cheated on My Ex. He hit me with a title for it because I was...
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's he definitely is. I was I didn't have a title for it, so he wrote me. He was like Willy Flee, and I was like, that's it.
Catchy.
There you go.
That's it.
Merchandising.
Yeah.
Get little t-shirts, pens.
You know what I mean?
Little caps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Around when can we expect this?
In like a month.
Okay.
It's already ready. I just got to get the songs mastered. I'm going for like that Carl Thomas emotional cover.
All right.
Turtleneck cover, turtleneck sweater.
Looking out the window.
On the couch, looking out the window, something like that. You feel me? Because I don't know. Every album you see somebody leaning on their elbow, it's a classic. You can go look at Luther, Michael.
When they had that lean, you know that album.
You already know. You see that lean, you already know.
It was something.
Go to number 7.
Yeah,
be ready.
Nah, you can just put it on one and let it ride.
Let it ride.
That beat.
What?
They go to talk to, hey, I got to tell you, girl.
The big payback.
Yeah, man. So what's your opinion about the current state of R&B? You know, back in the day in the 90s, you know, it had a meaning behind it. You know, everybody was, you know, talking about how to go from problems to getting back in love, togetherness, and family. Now it's all about separation, Mr. Steal Your Girl, that type of stuff. And I like all that type of music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's your personal opinion about today's R&B?
It's very raunchy. Back in the day, it was very lovey-dovey. Nobody.
Right.
Now it's, you hear what Chris Brown be talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want slides in your mouth, girl, and then I'm like, what, bro?
Trey Songz, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
You feel me? And then you
Trey
got people
Songz
talking about.
Example.
You got them talking about, oh, don't answer your phone when your man called. It's like the infidelity rate is unbelievable.
Well, you know, and I'm not going to say that Destiny's Child started, but you know, they had a record that promoted that too. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full of grown. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's crazy. And plus, in the '90s, you've seen a lot more R&B groups.
Yeah.
Are there any R&B groups today? I don't think there's
some of them.
What's the last one? Day 26.5.
Somebody out there.
Who? Not somebody from the '90s that's still hanging in there doing their thing, but like a new R&B group.
No.
I can't.
No.
I could be missing it.
I'll have a name for you by tomorrow. Probably.
Okay.
But that's the thing. If you got to go find one,
we got to think about it.
Yeah,
we got to think.
It ain't
about
just 112. What you talking about?
Right. Give me 3 '90s R&B groups.
112, Jagged Edge, TLC.
There you go. See what I'm saying? Like it's. I mean, that's
I
just.
mean,
they
they kind of still doing their thing though on the low. B2K just joined back up. They was on a tour, but I don't think they making music.
I don't think they have anything new that's.
They not gonna do that.
That shit just
because
a reality
Omarion,
show.
he on his. Y'all paying me? Because y'all ain't up here with me.
It's Omarion and B2K.
The B2K, yeah.
Like Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. So
right.
you have a Caribbean background. Tell me how your Caribbean background has influenced your music.
It has given me a wider range of music. You feel me? There's a lot of people who have yet to experience reggae. And that whole, just like how hip hop is a lifestyle, so is reggae. You feel me? It's just, sometimes you walk into a spot and you hear the boom, boom, and it just puts you in such a mood. It's
the
just,
rhythm.
Yeah, you just, you feel me? That's why they play that type of stuff when you go to the beach, or it's just the sound of it make you mellow.
Right.
But yeah, growing up on reggae and soca, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different world. It's just the stuff they sing about. They sing about pain. You know, a lot
about
of
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, the dancehall era was. You feel me? It was different, but what I grew up on was, you feel me? Like, girl, you walking down the street,
it never come.
stuff
it
like
had
that.
a story to it, and the rhythm brought you to it. So, and
felt it.
What are you? Are you Trini?
My father's Jamaican. He was born in England.
Okay.
My mother's from St. Vincent.
Okay.
In the Grenadines.
Okay.
So
now you being Caribbean, now I got to ask you this question, and I'm pretty sure I know where it's going to go. If you had a chance to go to Carnival in Miami or Carnival in any island of your choice, which one would it be and why? Because Carnival in Miami is crazy.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Okay.
Up in Canada, how am I forgetting the name of it right now? Oh my God, their big festival, their big Caribbean festival. Yeah, that one. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it right now. Carabana. That one is stupid.
It's just conscious.
Stupid. But the one that go down, I'm pretty sure it's Trinidad where it go down.
Yeah. Because each island starts, they have their own carnival, and it like jumps off, and then it goes, doesn't it end in Miami, I think or Canada?
Canada's the last one.
Okay.
Canada's the last one.
They just recently had one in Miami, was it a week or two ago?
Miami's is the first week of October.
So you got it all mapped out.
Yeah, I went a couple times.
You done been one of them, two of them?
Yeah, about 3. I remember I used to do Memorial Day and Carnival in the same year.
Now I gotta ask you this because somebody just dropped this intel on me. What was it like when you used to record in your room in the closet? I gotta know because the last person I know did that is considered a legend. That's Jazzy Jeff. They used to call him the closet DJ. He used to practice in the closet up in Philly.
Yeah,
so more niggas do this shit than you would believe.
I started off with a Walmart mic, using a program called Acoustica Mixcraft.
Okay.
I started off in my dad's living room on his computer. I ended up taking over that computer, so he ended up just getting his own.
So you just Devo some shit?
Yeah, I just kept using it. He was like, man, you making my computer slow, man. And then,
might as well give it up and let me take over.
He just let me rock out. And I moved into my room. I destroyed the closet. I took all the little, where you hang your, the shelf and everything. I took it out. I unscrewed everything, took it out. I gutted the whole closet, basically. He came in there one day. He was like, what you doing in here, man? I was like, listen, I got this dream, bro. So you got to just rock with it. You feel me? So after that, I just that's when I started self-teaching myself how to be an engineer. You feel me? So that, we took it to the room. Over time, I was still using that program. I ain't learned Pro Tools till later. When I moved back to New York, that's when I learned Pro Tools. So used to record in there. I remember I used to have my mouse and my keyboard in the closet with a screen, with a whole next screen on this side, on the outside. I'll record, basically do everything in the booth. When I was done, I'll come out and mix. That's what it was. And then over time, I got all my equipment hand-me-down, all of it. All of it, from my inbox to my mic to my speakers, my newest speakers. My man D bought for me. I'm still rocking with those for like 4 years now.
And not for nothing, like hand-me-down equipment is kind of like the best because it's like you couldn't afford it, so somebody gave it to you, so you put so much pride into it, and you treasure it.
Somebody gave that shit to you out of love on top of that.
You see what I'm saying? That's like when you see a cat that'll take a Honda Civic and tune it up. Now he's catching up with vets. And, you know what I'm saying? He might not beat him, but he's going to get him a sweat.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to hold off on you a little bit, but we got some more questions coming up for you. But I got this next track coming up by you that I need you to introduce. It's called Cool Girl Winter.
Let's set it up like this, man. It's like a full circle moment because we're talking about him recording in the closet. And this is exclusive right here. So from beginning to right now.
Nobody has heard this record right here. First and foremost, I'd like to shout out my brother AD. My live video ended. I'd like to shout out my brother AD, the artist. I hit him up for this record because I felt like he had the tone and vibes for this. So y'all make sure y'all go check out my man AD, the artist. He's on a rise. He's a very, very good artist. He produces. I had this, and it felt like that missing verse just had his sound on it. So, like I said, this is coming out on the Armed Fleet. This is an exclusive for Waves in the Bay. First time y'all hearing this right here.
Cheer. Waves of the Bay, episode 32.
Yeah. Watch me as I dissipate.
Ooh, shawty, I just wanna touch of that body. Put it on me while I hit the jotty, yeah. Let me drop the pin so you can find me, yeah. Ooh, shawty, last dude ain't got nothing on me. We can hit the road, put the top by the trunk door. We got a high girl, I know you want it. You're cool, girl, and it's best you know. Couple more of them looks and we dip through the back doors. Rockin' this lemonade, split full of high green squash. Shooting shots, so I'm ordering 5 more. It's blurred vision, I had me missing, you could come too. Give you a couple obstacles you can run through. I hate to take it there, girl, I'm trying to lace you. Early in the morning with your taste on my tongue. With the checking on her body and the rims of my beat. I'm catching every single angle that she want me to see. About to take her on a trip, no shrooms to my room though. Sweep off her feet, calmly, no room though. Look into my eyes, tell me all your desires. I'm trying to tattoo my teeth all over them thighs. Giving you the 5 pizza, cop from Jim Gear from Nike. That ID time, yeah, 3 strikes, you got me. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, I said I need to know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, I said I need to know, I wanna know, I said I need to know now. I wanna know, I said I need to know, I wanna know, I said I need to know now. Ooh, shawty, I just wanna touch your that body. Put it on me while I hit the jotty, yeah. Let me drop the pin so you can find me, yeah. You can find me, shawty. Last dude ain't got nothing on me. We can hit the road, put the top by the trunk door. We got a high girl, I know you want it. Shawty, I just wanna touch your that body. Put it on me while I hit the jotty, yeah. Let me drop the pin so you can find me, yeah. Say that's so shawty, last dude ain't got nothing on me. Let's get hit the road, put the top by the trunk door. We got a high girl, I know you want it.
Baby, look, don't be acting shy like you from Illinois. We could build something special they can never destroy. You be all up on my mind like calling number 9 on my line. Keep it classy in the streets, but she nasty on FaceTime. Your ex missing out, cause he ain't make time. Now we all up in your phone like, baby, where you at now? She left them on red just to give me more head. Oh shit, I be tripping. You want somebody loyal who listen, and a nigga grip your throat when you deep in them strokes and know your positions. I could be your A to Z, baby. Just know I got it covered like Maybelline, baby. I'm the 100 grand man with the plan. Don't be silly before you know I'm the man with a milli. The beach when it's chilly, bathing suits in December, New York in the summer, Milan in November. Fashion shows, whatever else you asking for. A butterfly, but you sting like Cassius though. A sweet spirit with a soul that's golden. The door to your heart, let me hold that open. You always tell me I'm clever with a good time. They hear my song say I'm better with a good line. I come back like I'm better for you. Forget your past, I'ma do what they never could do.
Shawty, I just wanna touch your that body. Put it on me while I hit the jotty. Yeah. Let me drop the pin so you can find me. Yeah. Shawty, last dude ain't got nothing on me. We can hit the road, put the top out the trunk door. Put it back to the girl, I know you want it. Shawty, I just wanna touch your that body. Put it on me while I hit the jotty. Yeah. Let me drop the pin so you can find me. Yeah. Shawty, last dude ain't got nothing on me. We can hit the road, put the top out the trunk door. We got a high, girl, I know you want it.
It's Waves of the Bay, episode 32. We got that exclusive shit, that Cool Girl Winter. In the summertime still. I guess it's fall time. I don't even know what season it is right now. It's hot in the motherfucking Tampa, Florida today.
It's Florida. So
I'll tell you right now, it was hot in the motherfucking
Look at my
Tampa,
son.
Florida
Look at my
today.
son.
There you go.
Woo,
Look
you
at
see that
LeBron.
shirt?
All kinds of patterns on.
That shirt fit. That shirt.
Eric Kelly, he looked like Crayola up in this piece, man. Look at him, though.
Damn. I'm trying to go watch that somewhere.
Man, all right. Let's talk about this new track right here. That's coming off the R. Flee album?
R. Flee, man.
How many tracks you got ready for us on R. Flee?
It's like 10 or 11. 10,
Okay.
10 for sure.
Did you have fun with that shit, just being able to express yourself singing-wise?
Yeah. It was something that just, I didn't even really plan it. I just kind of...
I was like, I gotta get this shit.
Oh, that's on that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a wave, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all.
You didn't do that at the attic.
I did not. I did not. I told D I was gonna perform that song for him because he really liked that one, so I had to do that. That
so when would that be available for download?
Yeah, in like a month when the date come out. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that all ready for y'all just now with the date and all that. But it should be within a 30-day time span.
See, I really enjoy this because Spaceship got to DJ your event a week ago, whenever that was, like on the 12th or whatever.
Yeah.
And you've rocked our shows. We know you. Leo J, he's rocked our show before too. Sue Haley, she got to do the thing. Like, he came back just like glowing reviews of what y'all did.
No, that show was a wave, man.
That show was popping.
And everything, man.
That show was a wave. And people, you know what I'm saying, like with me and you, Tone, like it's times that we do shows and people don't know, they don't realize what it takes to put a show together. And I want to give a shout out to my man D. Diaz because he found out, he did not crack. He just, like the Yankees, they don't rebuild, they just reload and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back. But I just want to give a shout out to D. Diaz because like this is what we got, this is what we going, and we kept going from there. The show everything was dope. Mm-hmm. Everything was dope. The vibe was right. And like he said, I came back, I was like, yo, Willy Flee, Sue Haley, Leo, and you all, well, I've never heard of Sue Haley until then.
Yeah.
And
I've heard of you and Leo before, but you guys also performed songs that I had never heard. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And the venue was on point, the vibes was right, just I'm not going to say anything beyond that because, but it was a good night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out D. Diaz. I just added him on the book today, man.
Yeah,
so
man. That's the homie.
Shout
That's
out to the
bro.
homie, man.
Are you going to do a music video for that?
Cool Girl? Maybe.
For any of the music on your new album?
Let me see. Yeah, possibly Lately. Oh, see? Yeah, see? The video man just said yeah, so.
We want to see it.
Yeah, you will.
Let's get into this basketball talk, man. I know you're a hooper.
See, I didn't know y'all had that one. Okay.
What, you got another quick? Oh, snap. Okay, I see y'all. That's how you do it, though. That's how you're supposed to do it, man. Shout out to DS Entertainment, man. To the Sky in this piece. Always the homie. I've been rocking with you for a while now, too, man. That's why I come in here, I see you in this motherfucker. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. Like, y'all niggas know each other? Like, that's what's up, dog. I love seeing that shit though. I like seeing people build, dog.
Yeah, we just came together.
I hooked up with him was through another partner of mine.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Through Doc. He was
Okay.
like, yo, we got to help old boy out. Blah, blah, blah,
He's
blah,
official with it, man. For
Thank
real,
you, man. Appreciate it.
Basketball wise, man. I know little bro plays ball still, right?
Yeah, he actually just graduated.
I see you posting all the time about him.
Yeah, he just graduated. He took it the furthest. He played all 4 years of college. He was awarded big time in high school. So he did his thing. But they usually say the youngest is supposed to do that. So
right.
In your prime, could you beat him right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
But I would give him this. It'll be a good game.
It ain't going to be a sweep. It's just going to have to work for it.
Nah, yeah. He would definitely beat me. I'm not even going to take that from him.
Okay.
He would beat me. Because if I give him 2 inches of space, he splat.
Man, he must got them bunnies.
It's like he shoot before you think he's shooting.
Oh, shit. Steph Curry style.
Yeah, literally. If I show you clips, that's what he shoot like. Just jacking.
Yeah, you used to run point back in the day, or was you the shooting guard?
Yeah, at high school, I started off at the 2, but then I moved over to. I'm comfortable. I'd rather play the 2 just because I'd rather score. Meaning, I love diamond. I'm a pass first person, but if I'm in a position where it's either I need to score or pass, I feel like I got the confidence enough to take that shot.
Who do you think the best point guard in the game right now is?
I say it like this. My favorite is Damian Lillard.
Okay.
The best point guard in the NBA. I'm not going to say Steph because it's not Steph. Steph ain't really a point guard. You feel me? So it's like, I'm even trying to think. You see Steph.
Kyrie.
Kyrie get buckets.
But he that diva shit, man. I used to love, bro.
You gotta lead a team as a point guard.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I feel like I can't even think of all of them right now.
Well, it sounds like you already gave me your answer. Honestly, Damian Lillard was the first answer right there.
Dame, he's just so he don't wear no emotion. He's just now becoming a leader though. So, but I wouldn't give him the best. He's my favorite, but Steph is the hardest. Steph is the biggest threat.
In a game of 1-on-1, who wins between Steph and AI?
AI.
Was that a question?
AI.
Yeah, that's
just over the strength of Steph not being able to guard him.
See, I actually go the other way with that question, man. I think Steph would just, if you don't give him, if Steph's just going to shoot, he's going to play to his strong point.
True.
If he gets the ball first, you're going to have to stop that motherfucker.
But AI will play defense.
Yeah, but
AI
Steph, you put half.
AI will play the help side defense.
You put half-ass defense on Steph, and he ain't going to do that.
The thing is, Steph, he's turning into like, he's just jacking now, bro. And it's like Steve Kerr need to take that green light away. You feel me? Because he just be throwing, and it be hurting him, especially late in the game. It be hurting him.
And then the thing about it too, AI played in the NBA when it was physical. Steph, he's not used to that.
As soon as he checked the ball, he back up.
Right.
Because he frail. Steph was frail. AI would, but Steph would light AI up. I tell you that much. But Steph ain't guarding him. All AI got to do is put the ball on the floor. As soon as he catch a boom, Steph's gonna be like this. Where you going? He can't even stay in front of Kyle Lowry. He can't even stay in front of Kyle Lowry. So like, Kyle Lowry
ain't strong enough for that.
Bro, people forget when Steph first came in the league, he was a drop artist. Brandon Jennings used to take his ankles every game. When you go look at the clip of Brandon Jennings dropping Steph, it just looked like his ankles just said, "Nah, bro, I can't."
See, Brandon Jennings was a whole different machine.
Breed.
You see what I'm saying? I wish that he
was still in the league, man.
Yeah, man. He was I wish that your man Derrick Rose never lost it.
Man.
I wish
there wouldn't have been no Steph Curry talk right now if Derrick Rose never lost it.
Yeah.
Because he would have still been on the top. Like, the way he came on the scene, he came on the scene with a bang.
Yeah.
Quiet, don't say much. Boom.
NBA this year, who you think is going to take it? Let me flip that. Who's coming out the West? Who's coming out the East?
The East, I'm going to go with Knicks in 7, B. Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7.
Birdie's born.
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in the outfield type. Angels in the Madison Square Garden.
Man, we need. But we got one of them Detroit Piston teams. I'm telling you, don't worry. But
you might want to get some deer.
A whole team of power forwards.
But I think Milwaukee is definitely strong.
Yeah.
Milwaukee and Philly, they're definitely looking strong right now.
Okay.
Boston too. We can see what Boston gonna do. Out the West. It's not going to be the Clippers. It's not going to be the Clippers. It's not going to be the Warriors. LeBron's going to play an MVP season this year. He's going to be averaging 28 and 8. It's gonna be looking scary for the NBA.
And he don't gotta work hard.
Listen, I'm telling you, you know who people are gonna be. Dwight Howard's making an All-Star team. Remember, I said that. I
see that too.
He's gonna prove to the NBA.
Howard,
he's gonna prove to the NBA.
He's got something
Orlando ain't want to pay that man. Orlando ain't want to pay him,
right.
but he got Stan fired. I ain't like that. He got Stan fired.
Yeah.
He did do that.
I didn't like how he dismantled the team and then he left.
You feel me? Because they got to the chip.
Yeah.
They got to the chip.
But you know why they lost? Not because they played against the Lakers.
It's because they put Jameer Nelson back in the fucking lineup.
Somebody finally said the truth.
They
did the same thing against us that we did against Boston. When we got to the finals, we put Trevor Ariza in. And the whole time he ain't played. I don't think he played the entire playoffs and some of the season. And we put him in, and Boston smoked us like some good dro. Some good dro. You know what I'm saying? But in Orlando, they had Skip out there playing point, and Jamil was hurt, and they got to the finals. Oh, let's put him in there, and Kobe went ham-turkey and bologna on their ass.
They slept on Skip.
Oh, yeah.
Skip did that shit with the Rockets too.
Yeah.
So Lakers versus the East. You got the Lakers coming.
Lakers versus Milwaukee probably.
Okay.
Because maybe Philly.
I got Philly coming out the East.
If Ben Simmons if he doing what they looking like he gonna be doing,
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
If he could shoot, we're talking a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But I've only seen him.
That's Magic.
I haven't seen him shoot, but maybe two.
That could be Magic-esque
three-pointers
because Magic wasn't much of a
college.
shooter, but you had to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Magic grew into a shooter, just like Jason
He
Kidd.
grew into a shooter, just like Jason
By the
Kidd.
time it was all said and done, he's in the top.
He was top
4 or
3
5 or
in
something?
shooting. Yeah,
That's
something like that.
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Magic was physical as hell too.
That was he wanted to bang.
Yeah, he was like a LeBron. He was a specimen of his size. Like
Kareem went down and he said, "Oh, yeah, I got the 5."
Yeah,
I got
he could play Magic. Magic could play all 5 positions on the court. You know what I'm saying? But and it hasn't been too many people. Like a lot of people sleep on this guy, and he was another one that could too. Lamar Odom actually.
Yeah,
play all
that was
5
one of my
positions.
favorites.
Yeah, he might not have been top 5 in every, but he can play all 5 positions on that court.
He was a good point guard too.
Yeah, 6'10" at that.
6'10".
Yeah.
Sean Livingston,
Queens,
Rhode Island. He went to college out there.
I want to get back to this music real quick. I got a good question. I actually thought of this shit when we left out of here last show, man. I was like, man, that's a pretty good question. So let's just talk about these 90s bands you mentioned real quick. Let's talk about, let's do it like this. Let's talk about 112, Jagged Edge. Ooh, no. Let's do New Edition, Boys to Men, and 112. One of these you get to do a collab with. One of them you have to go to beef with. And one of them's career never existed.
I'm collabing with 112. New Edition don't exist. And I'm beefing with the other one. I don't even know who it is. I can't remember.
Boys to Men?
They getting smoked. Boys to Girls.
Why?
I'm glad it wasn't he
Explain
say
it.
Jack.
Because they just
Explain it.
that name is a target. You feel me?
Out
Like,
of all of them, 112, so you want to collab?
yeah, bro. They was fly,
on that
bro.
dating
They came out in 11s and all. They was. And they had hits, dude. Granted, New Edition. That's why they don't exist because they not allowed to make all them hits no more.
Okay,
You feel me? No Bobby Brown, none of that. So 112, you feel me? Me and Slim, we coming out with a banger. You dig? And then Boys to Men. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you should have cursed on that song. I don't know what he was talking about.
Talking about Wanye eyes straight.
Like, yeah, I'm here for the smoke, boys to girls. We here. Yeah.
We got Willy Flee in the studio right now, man. Waves of the Bay, episode 32. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media at Waves of the Bay. Ship, you got some more questions for him, man? I know you do. We got the Tampa Bay Watch coming up, but we're going to end the show with the Bay Watch, so...
I'm going to hold off.
You going to hold off?
I'm going to bring them out. Bring out the Rockets.
Well, shit, then. I think it might be about that time.
You think he ready?
I don't know.
Somebody asked about that earlier,
I don't know
too.
if he is. We'll find out, though. We'll find out.
Shout out to Nick Major.
Let me go ahead and get this all right here.
But before we do that,
Ohio radio segment.
you already know this is the Flow Ohio original segment. It's on every single show on the network. It is Shoot Your Shot. We go with the guests first. They get 2 shots. real simple. If you want to step back, you know, I can see.
Listen, B. I'll show you what the sprinkling got in.
Let's go. Hope the brother ain't watching.
That looked like a bricks.
That was a terrible shooting shot.
We just shot a whole bunch of kids.
You didn't get that sound effect? That sonic.
I need to get that.
Yeah, everybody on the podcast radio don't know what the hell's going on right now, man. Waves of the Bay, episode 32. We just did a little shoot your shot segment. We shooting on a little Nerf rim over here. I'm like old for the segment right now.
we slumping right now.
Out, man. This hurt my soul, dog. That's what this doing. We're about to make you do something fun real quick, but I think you need to ask a couple more questions. Matter of fact, I'm going to hold off for a second because I know you got some things you want to ask still. That's what we're going to do, man. Let's go ahead and set this up, Spaceship.
Hi. If you're looking for someone to do your taxes or even cut onions for you, better yet, take your trash out on Sundays. Do not call me because I put that shit on everything. And it's above me by DJ Spaceship.
It's above me.
Nah, man. So we going with Ride the Wave.
Yeah, man.
So, I see you got a new phone. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all, Tone got a new phone.
Oh, he got the nice joint.
Yeah, he got the nice joint.
He got the 3 cameras.
Yeah, okay. I'm hating a little bit. How I look over here. I look real good still. Nah, I didn't need the third camera to show you that.
Got waves right now.
Yeah, it happens, man. It's all in the bay because I'm the baby. So episode 1, we had my brothers Ray Budsky and Sean October come on, and we say, yo, send us your music so we have something to play. You know, show some love and let people hear what you got going. And they sent the track, but the track they sent was their performance track. So they was like, fuck it, we just gonna go live, and we coined the term Ride the Wave. So at this time, my brother, it is on you to ride the wave on Waves of the Bay.
Ride it. Ride.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I have your attention, please? Not too long ago, a nigga had doubts. Either be the next AI or I'm drinking it out. Still to this day, I can step range streets, but I never chose to leave because I'd rather smoke weed. That's why I'm proud of my brothers all copping the green. Keep growing like a pop so you gon' see 6 figs. They believe in me, you gotta do the same thing, no deleting me. You gon' keep hearing my name. Bitch niggas went left and your ego to blame. So when this shit pop, keep that distance the same. Heard a couple bars on the gram from the dude. Throw that shit across the room like it's lunch food. Do my eyes see real blind to what the fake do. Think it's sweet? Show you what the cinnamon toast crunch. Bragging how you living like a bachelor. But your BM on my line getting anxious. They got goals to keep hoes in the stable. I got goals to rap lines at the Staples. Center that is, Lakers and shit. Cause the Staples they be at, they just go to make copies of shit. Had to cut my manager off a couple of times, but it's bounced back, got him on the Tony Hawk grind. Gave a fist to a bitch and got cuffed in the whip. Caught a stupid ass case on some whack shit. 6 months probation, tobacco in them papers. Considering the Reggie like I'm coaching the Pacers. I don't fuck with Sadiddy on they Sean John shit. Niggas keep passing on me on they Marshawn tip. Purchase the A-on, get the BOGO cut. She put shots in the ass and get the BOGO tips. She like, getting Ray J shit. She stuck for mad long, give her the Kylie lip. Niggas tight cause my worth rose up like Derek. While they creep like Pete, I keep the 5 like Jellin. Everything straight hair like white boys with Jellin. Fucking East Bay nigga, all that soul you sellin'. Mr. Splinter doing all that telling. I'm big BTP doing all this rapping. Niggas swear they doing wrong with they whack hits. Everything you putting on be my past tense. How the fuck this nigga Flee got bars like this? I don't know. Niggas better go and ask Jeeves. My goonies will pop off cause the weather bad. I'm that nightmare that you wish you never had. You rate your bitch a 10, she's never that. I hit her hole, I dip, you running back. Deja shot that video, y'all can go catch that on the tube, you heard? Vibes. Ride that weed.
What song was that, man?
Bare Bars. It's very self-explanatory.
Yeah.
The video is out. The video is out on YouTube, shot by a Deja Vu film. Bare Bars. That's exactly what I just gave. Hopefully, you agree.
I think I do.
Thank you.
Give the people your social media information, bro.
At Willy Flee on everything. WILLYFLEE is where you can find the one and only.
Yeah, I like that one, especially for the Ride Away segment, man. You got to do all this other stuff all night with new music and shit, and then you come back and hit them with the bars. I'm a fan of that shit, man. Ride the wave. Shout out Ray Busky. Shout out Sean October. All the way from episode 1, episode 32. We're still up here doing this shit, man. Where we going to move with this one? Space.
Well, we're going to go to Baywatch.
Let's go ahead and get into it then, man. We got Willy Flee here. I know we got a couple more questions if you want to hang around for a little bit, man. But we're about to get into the Tampa Baywatch and then come back and just be done with this shit right here. So, Tampa Baywatch, let's set this up. You guys out there listening, if you guys are hip-hop artists, R&B artists, what we like to do is play 5 tracks from independent artists out here in Tampa Bay. I've also been showing love to my hometown, Junction City, Kansas, showing love to the junk because we got plenty of talent out there as well. But if you guys want to submit your music, send it over wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. Once again, it's called the Tampa Baywatch, and every show we play 5 tracks. This show right here, man, it's the NBA starting up. So first track, Kyle Flowen and D Gaines, Nothing But Net.
Shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. Just wanna live the dream like Elijah want, but I can't fuck with all the lies you want. Why you doing things the harder way? I spill my heart to play. Hear the buzzer, hit the tray. Way too young to throw my life away. Flip a bird like I'm married to any adversary. Crossing over, no carry. They want me caged up like canary, but I'm flying high. Pass it over here, put your lighters in the sky. Champagne stains on my jersey, let it hang to dry. See me, you remember that I'm winning. My globe track got the world on my finger spinning. Like Kobe next to trophies, camera flash, I'm grinning. Feeling like Kazam when I jump and jam. Boy, I'll shake your whole shack, then I smoke a gram. Roll it up like your ankle, slam dunk and then I dangle. Floating over ground like an angel, bless. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. Shoot my shot. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's nothing but net. You putting money on this game, you better place you a bet. It's hard to travel around the world when you watching your step. Hoping and praying that you make it like it's 1 second left. My team on my chest, you know I got the whole corner advantage. I'm on point when I'm shooting, man. I feel like Ray Allen. I break you off like Iverson. Have you losing your balance? You crying and bitching and flopping, man. You acting dramatic. I'm a king, I should be up in the palace. And should've made it with this God gave me talent. And every verse I write, you know it's a classic. I put my fucking heart on this. We talking about practice. Hey yo, look, there's no pain, there's no game in the state where I'm from. You can win, you can lose, you can hide, you can run. I go left, you go right. Man, you lost from the jump. I get ahead and I make it. I'm screaming and one. I shoot my shot and it's good. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. And it's nothing but net. I shoot my shot and it's good. And it's nothing but net.
Waves of the Bay, episode 32. That's the Tampa Bay Watch. Just getting started with Kyle Flowen and D Gaines. It's called Nothing But Net. It is NBA opening night, so we had to go ahead and rock with that one. I know they just dropped that today. Next track coming up, we got Black Mob with Gymnastics.
Black Mob, G-Mob,
Rick
nigga.
boy,
I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady serving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen. I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady serving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen. All of these we talking like they really get it. That's just suspicious. I be in the trenches with niggas my business. You know what I'm sipping. That 40 is Smith, and you thinking I'm slipping. That jig got the stitches. I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Making that work disappear like magic. They got the bundles of stacks in the mattress. You know Rick ain't with all that rapping. I'm just a nigga who make it happen. Call me Skip, cause around my ship. Too many Gilligans in this city. No handouts, I got it out the mud. Just been out, I find a few plugs. When I'm in the strip, I spend a few dubs. I caught me a drink and fired up the endo. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. One time, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Yeah. I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady serving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen. I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady serving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen.
Came straight from the bundle. Went in the cell, cracking the kit door. Come through with the third hit. Make sure you stretch out with the whole clip. Get it in, chop it out at the bendo. Switch lane, dog, looking like Rambo. Looking gon' smoke, but he gon' get burned. Face all on t-shirt. Thinking this had the bag, gotta run it up. Good get mad, I don't give a Then the rims just dropped like last week. See the Chevy on 30 like this week. See the go ski. Put your hand on the niggas down leave. Jump aside, come on, take a joy ride. Let me show you right here on the other side. Take the money, let me show you about the flip side. How you get it in, gotta save up the profit. Bring it in the way, but get mad cause dealer. Now the money don't fold when you add it up. Any haters in that, they can wrap it up. Now the money don't fold when you add it up. Any haters in that, they can wrap it up.
I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady serving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen. I'm getting this money, I flip it gymnastics. Since I was young, I was addicted to trapping. Making this work disappear like it's magic. Keep a 40 on me, nigga, who slacking. Started a soldier, but now I'm a mechanic. This ain't a move, we ain't waiting for action. Making my play steady swerving through traffic. I'm just a nigga who make it happen.
This Waves of the Bay, episode 32. The Magic Johnson / Jim Brown episode, man. We show love to both the greats on that one, man. But this is Tampa Bay Watch, man. Make sure y'all send your music over Waves of the Bay Radio at gmail.com. Send either MP3 or Wave. Do not send any links. I'm not trying to click on no links, man. Just heads up with that shit. And include your social media information, too, so I can let you know you're getting played on Waves of the Bay, podcast, radio, whatever we want to refer to this as. But Tampa Bay Watch, man, that was Black Mob, Gymnastics. We got the nephew, Jafarley, featuring Artishy. It's called Long Nights.
That Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back, can't hold me up. Slow me up. I'm diamond in the rough, let's get it. Long nights and that Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back, can't hold me up. Slow me up, let's get it. I'm diamond in the rough, let's get it. Disregard them naysayers, I still grind for this. Ay, long nights and them early mornings, I'm still on this. Ay, chop it up, I just screw it. Break it down, I just do it. Ay, hustler ambition, accomplish every mission. No tit for tat, we ain't going back and forth. Looking back now, I'm blessed that I know it highly favored, it was meant to be. Push a start, I don't touch shit. Look around, I see wannabes. I said again, it's only one of me. Can't copy me, cause my swag different. I'm one of the ones that I felt the mission. Long nights and that Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back. Can't hold me up. Slow me up. Diamond in the rough, let's get it. Long nights and that Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back. Can't hold me up. Slow me up. First 2, diamond in the rough, let's get it. Hold me up, I won't let you do it. Static shock, how I electrocute it. Young P. Diddy next to do it. Don't believe it. Watch I do it, don't talk a lot. I just prove it. I pray to God for the right movement. Ask around, they didn't believe. Had to cut them off, it's only one to me. My circle small, but we do the most. Y'all talk a lot, we move coast to coast. I set ghosts, now I'm going forward. I sent the message out just for it. I justify what y'all can't. Identify what y'all ain't. Can't copy me, cause my swag different. I'm one of that fell the mission. Long nights and that Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back. Can't hold me up. Slow me up. Diamond in the rough, let's get it. Long nights and that Apollo boy, y'all pray hard for this. 3 jobs, I'm grinding, boy, cause I really want this. No regrets, ain't looking back. Can't hold me up. Slow me up. Diamond in the rough, let's get it.
This is the Tampa Bay Watch. Jafarly featuring Artisty. It's called Long Nights. And make sure y'all send your music over wavesofthebay@gmail.com. We need your clean songs. We need your uncut songs. We can use them somewhere, man. If y'all don't got the memo, me and Spaceship over here, 1st and 5th Saturdays, we have 88.5 Saturday Night Shutdown, FM radio. I need all your clean music, bro. Send that shit over. But, yeah, man, we holding it down for 88.5. Shout out to the whole Shutdown crew. But putting in that work, bro. We've been everybody on the Shutdown crew puts in work, man. I'm honored to be a part of the team for real because we got some heavy hitters on that shit. So wavesofthebay@gmail.com. Send it over. And then my DJ over here, November 1st, he's going to be at the Kennedy, man.
Yes, sir.
You better speak on that.
November 1st, you can catch me and my man, Serge the General. Not to be forgotten about my man Gino. Shout out to Gino for the opportunity.
DJ Gino Lexus.
We're going to be getting it going. I just got word that the tickets are almost sold out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be The Purge. Let me just pull up some information.
Purge Party.
The Purge Party. So if you're looking to come out and have a good time, somewhere to go, you want to dress up. Halloween ain't got to end right there, but it's going to be Purge Party, November 1st at the Kennedy.
That shit going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy. It's $7 for the pre-sale tickets, $10 at the door. It's a costume contest. They got door prizes going on. We playing some of everything, hip-hop, R&B, reggae. Listen, bring your ass, bring some class, and bring some cash for your ass to get drunk.
Straight up. ... Straight up. It's going to be a stone cold groove up there at the Kennedy.
I'm about to be talking my shit.
I know you are, man. Y'all going to have some fun with that shit,
man.
I'm going to try to get out the house, man. I had to plant the seed already, but
yeah, there you go. Do what you got to do,
I'm going to try to get out the house with that, man. But, yeah, man, Tampa Bay Watch. We just heard Jafarly and Artisty. We got Apollo P with Only Lord Knows right here, Tampa Bay Watch, Waves of the Bay.
One time for your mind. Righteous religion. New age. It's the P. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Look, influences happen at an early age. Refugees was on repeat, I love Lauryn Hill.
Writer's block defeats me like a 30 gauge. Survived the hungry nights when I ain't even have a meal. I ain't focused on a deal, I'm independent. Still broke from this year, I only claim one dependent. I'm stacking up, make it all the way, taking exits. Still ain't known around my city, but I plan to be a legend. Success is calculated by your fan base, is precedented. How you presenting yourself, this game gives no presents. I never knew Pac, but when I speak, I feel his presence. I don't like to push buttons, but don't test me, I'll press it. Injected with the faith, paying homage to the greats. I feel my body stay stiff as I'm sleeping wide awake. My faith you'll never shake, promise to never be phased. Not bothered by the fate, my life's at a rate you can't calculate. Could care less about the game, it's shitty benefits. I'll never make it across if they don't know what the message is. Don't put the blame on our youth, we just being kids. We never learn the fundamentals, we just live maliciously. Feel the passion in my chest like I'm burning trees. The same elation, preparation you shall not receive. The gossiping is only for the birds and the bees. Keeping it even balance is something that I'll achieve one day.
Trying to make it through these crazy roads. The way that life unfolds, you have to be bold. You can't settle for bronze, you gotta go for gold. Don't be afraid to pull through, only Lord knows. Trying to make it through these crazy roads. The way that life unfolds, you have to be bold. You can't settle for bronze, you gotta go for gold. Don't be afraid to pull through, only Lord knows.
Flashbacks happens as I'm dreaming. The pinnacle of my success happens as I'm sleeping. I wake up drenched in sweat, hoping I can recollect the verse that Nas wrote me. I remember him speaking, telling me the future's bright, no need for bifocals. It's never over, always plan ahead to be an owner. Own up to your mistakes, that's one part of being great. Live life for what it is, don't live life as a loner. This project's overdue, it's been belated. My mind's finally elevated after negativity and hatred. My peace is finally located, now I feel elated, not agitated. No need to fall back or be isolated. I always felt I wasn't shit, I wasn't educated. The streets called me in the books, we wasn't correlating. But poetry caught my eye, guess it was designated to spark my mind. It's just another illustration about a boy that made it out mentally. Finally found peace instead of using the peace and end tragically. Now I pray frequently the Lord see something in me I never seen before. Best believe I dug deep. I was never so coy, so don't try to annoy. My energy's at a pace you couldn't even destroy. Just stay patient, let God fill the void. A better understanding of the truth I wanna employ.
Trying to make it through these crazy roads. The way that life unfolds, you have to be bold. You can't settle for bronze, you gotta go for gold. Don't be afraid to pull through, only Lord knows. Trying to make it through these crazy roads. The way that life unfolds, you have to be bold. You can't settle for bronze, you gotta go for gold. Don't be afraid to pull through, only Lord knows.
The sooner you can match what's in your head with what's going on in the real world, the better you're gonna feel. In this business, you gotta have a little dirt on you for anybody to trust you. When all this is behind you, there's gonna be a whole other world that opens up for you. Gotta walk a higher path, son. I can give you the keys to all doors. What are you talking about? My guys are pretty good, but they're not leaders, they're clowns. You're a leader. You want my job, you got it. But you gotta just play the game, you grow wise, and then you can change things. But you gotta change them from the inside, son.
The Waves of the Bay, episode 32. We're watching, we're watching shit right now, man. I just seen this highlight. Just seen this Oklahoma highlight they was talking about. This is the Tampa Bay Watch, man. We just heard from Apollo P. It's called Only Lord Knows. Once again, you guys want to get your music on the Tampa Bay Watch segment, send it over wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. That's wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. Send it over, whether it's uncut, whether it's clean, just send it over, man. We need all that shit, man. You got a clean song, we got a place to play that shit. You got uncut songs, we got a place to play that shit. You got club music, shit, we got places to play that shit at too. So make sure y'all send it over. We're going to finish this up with our Saturday night shutdown homie, our brother, Raheem Samad, featuring Planet Asia. It's called Renew History.
D-A-U-L-T, place to be. Yo, we on the rise.
before your eyes. Tell 'em, the enterprise. Tell 'em, yo, who keeps it bubbling out the pot? Forever stays hustling till they drop. Made something right out of nothing, straight struggling to the top. I'm doubling knots, watching Babylon crumble and rot. Uncovering plots, it was destined we come for our spot. For classics running the block, nobody's sunning this hot. I come from a spot, known to have dope flooding the dock. Keep crowds coming in flocks when the mics is sparking. Precise on our targets, writing from the night to morning. Not running from cops or ducking when hearing them shots bucking. It's nothing, I'm crushing the set. Seeing them fans rushing, beat miners on our production. That's Brooklyn's gambling, huffing. Combined with a flow that's an uncontrollable substance. False who I run with. My cipher's 24,896 miles in this circumference. Sliding in your top 5 discussions. My OG said, don't waste your lifetime for nothing. My science is build and destruction with chops laced with percussion. With VAULT is in the function. Throwing Molotovs in your Holocaust. Never pacifist, Sufi anarchist, causing damages. King in that wicked chair with the panther fist. Tactics for expansionists. Got the game tied in the basement, about to ransom it. Welcome to the opera, I'm a fan of it, but ain't a mystery. So when that curtain call, you see the son of man in it. Every day we on a mission. Every day we gotta get it. Every day the plot thickens, grinding while the clock's ticking. On guard and not slipping. Every day we on a mission. Every day we gotta get it. Every way the plot thickens, grinding while the clock's ticking. On guard and not slipping.
I'm from the era of summer satellite lunches, we call them saddies. I used to scarf steakums after school, coming through clothes baggy. Nickel sack smoke reeking through my shirt, smelling like dirt. Hungry as fuck, cause I was what? Chiefing. Fucking holes in my tube socks. Nautica sweats that I rock. You get your boots knocked. My energy's Tupac. I count a few shots. Mosey with me to the spot, and that's a few knots. Easy for me to spot a few marks. Just because you throw paint on the wall, don't make it too hard. I grind like nobody grinds like. My mind's like 120 strikes. Catching you from blind sight. Diamond Koofy, known to drop a lot of science loosely. The rhyme Bruce Lee, Iron Mike time conducive. Fresh juices got me penetrating and producing. The raw exclusive that got you in awe of the new shit.
Every day we on a mission. Every day we gotta get it. Every day the plot thickens, grinding while the clock's ticking. On guard and not slipping. Every day we on a mission. Every day we gotta get it. Every way the plot thickens, grinding while the clock's ticking. On guard and not slipping. Every day. Ball classic. Raheem Samad.
Waves of the Bay, episode 32. That's it, man. That's the end of the Tampa Bay Watch right there. Y'all can send your music over wavesofthebay@gmail.com. Every show we play 5 tracks from independent artists out here in Tampa Bay. That was Raheem Samad featuring Planet Asia. It's called Renew History. Raheem, man, he's one of our Saturday Shutdown brothers.
Yes,
On
sir.
top of that, won a Best of the Bay award for a collabo song.
Y'all can make some noise for that.
Yeah,
Clap it up,
that's
clap it
the
up,
homie,
clap it
man.
up, clap it up.
He's official with it, for real, man. And so humble, you don't even know he's doing that shit, man. So, yeah, shout out to the homie with that, man. This Waves of the Bay. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media at Waves of the Bay. Go ahead, Ship.
I just want to give a shout out to my man T.O., you know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with T.O. for some time. Real stand-up guy. I know him outside of music. And I just want to shout out an event that he got coming up called Love, Respect, and Unity. This is going down at 555 Ledwith Avenue in Haines City. This is going to be November the 8th through the 10th. And this is the crazy part about it. It's free to get in. I repeat, it's free to get in. He's going to be performing, doing this thing live alongside people like Seven Streeter. You're going to have SWV. You got Jeremiah that's going to be there. And there's more people.
Oh, you know he's about to show the fuck out.
He got to. So, you know what I'm saying? This is sponsored by Abercrombie, PA, and 104.5 The Beat. But like I said, you got to go out and support my man T.O. because he from Polk.
T.O. about to show the fuck out.
He got to,
They don't
man.
even know what the hell to expect with that.
He got to, man.
They don't even know what to expect on that, man. If y'all missed the announcement earlier, 5-Star Dive Bar, we're going to be there for a couple of hours this Sunday. We're going to be refilming the Ladies Waves of the Bay Cypher. So if you want to make a cameo in the video or just see what's going on with these ladies, we got beats by Jay Wiz is actually doing both beats for the Cypher.
That's my man's in
So
there.
that's what we're going to do. We got enough ladies. We're going to run 2 cyphers. And the lineup I already have in place is going to be ridiculous. So this is something you guys want to be a part of, something you guys want to be in the scenes for. Because once we put it all together, TI-22 puts it all together, it's going to be something extra, man. We've done this before. We just finished filming the second Cypher not too long ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Which that's going to be ready here soon. But, yeah, we got 2 more Cyphers that's going to be getting done on Sunday. So if y'all want to be a part of it, come through 5-Star Dive Bar, 1822 North 15th Street in Ybor, from 6 until 8 on Sunday. We're going to be very precise with the time because ain't nobody got no time to waste when you're trying to make moves. You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to give a shout out to old Manolo for always keeping our visuals right.
You see the come up on the pictures,
Listen,
bro?
I'm looking at a couple of them now, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like 1 or 2 that I'm looking for. Yeah, he shout out to old Manolo for keeping the visuals right, man.
Shout out to old Manolo for introducing us to Neckley under construction, yo. It's been about a year.
1 year.
It's been a year, yo. That's crazy because you think about all the growth in a year. Like
she's been dealing with us for one
and she's still
year.
Around here, man. That's what's up.
She think one of us got a food stamp card. I ain't got mine yet, girl. My stamp came in.
Honestly, though, you guys have introduced me to a bunch of artists that I was able to tell their story, and then there's other people I've gotten to introduce you guys to and help to get on the stage and get out there. So it's
all
been
the
a
way
great
with
collab.
it.
So
Yeah,
it's been awesome.
Yeah, and I'm the first 2-time interviewer.
I still ain't got my first one.
I ain't even get my first one.
Spaceship, we're going to be You Are the Future.
I got mine, but it got
featuring
buried.
you in 2020.
See, I was about to sing your song if you want to do it, and you know, my singing ain't it ain't all you and me.
Oh, that picture looks dope right there.
Yeah, this right. It's some.
Why you look scared?
This is a.
Oh, look at you!
You see what I'm saying?
You got a little
I see
scared
you
on
with the
my
filter.
interview.
I see.
Everyone
Hey,
knows
they
that
use
at some
filters.
point.
Why I can't use filters? You know what I'm saying?
One thing I've noticed about Spaceship, he's on his promo game a lot harder than he used to be, man. I be seeing him
Yes,
post
sir.
shit. I be like, what the?
Yes, sir.
Like, he got somebody else posting for him.
Nah,
and the
dog.
same shit.
So
With your
organic.
hidden ass SoundCloud and
Listen,
shit.
but I am going to. I like this one too. I am going to like start looking for like a team, man. Especially people that got connections outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more things, more venues and stuff outside of the city. So I do travel. I've been from here to L.A. Shout out to Junktown. Shout out to Kansas because they held me down like I was in Tampa, and I'm waiting to go back to get some of that barbecue and that poutine.
I got him
Korean
hooked on. I
barbecue.
got him hooked
you
on
know
this
what I'm saying?
food, bro.
Yeah, man.
He hasn't even had the shit, and he's already wanting the shit.
I got to check them out, man. I'm a foodie at the same time. I wish that y'all had like water close by so we can do seafood, but you know.
Yeah, you don't want Milford Lake catfish.
Nah, man.
I'm a big
man.
man.
Can't even see your feet in that
Spaceship
shit, bro.
come back and be sick ship.
Flea.
Titanic.
Flea, there's like 2 things I did want to ask you, man. Like, I know you're doing the clothing brand, man. So talk about J Hall.
I'm actually wearing one of my shirts right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the works. It's more so the design I got, the over the shoulder vibe is kind of tough for some of the printers. So, but I did find one guy. I think I'm gonna use him. So before the year's done, these shirts are definitely gonna be out. It's it's just something I'm venturing in. My main form of merch is gonna be fragrance.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of artists don't get into that. They do clothes, but fragrance is easy to. Here, take this. If you like
You're
it,
catching people's attention.
if you like this, I got a bottle for $10. Get at me. It's easier.
Right.
It's easier than like you can't. It's harder to give a shirt away because you really losing. You know what I'm saying? And then, granted, that's part of the game. That's what you got to do. But with a sample of liquid, it's like I can replace this. I can go home and replace this right now. So I got a
portable.
I got a perfume done, and usually you want to let them sit for like 6 weeks. I just got to work on my cologne. I want to finish up, but yeah, J-Hole cloth. That's the brand, man. That's gonna be me.
Would that be off your social media, or where can we get that?
Yeah, there's a page already, J-Hole cloth. Ain't nothing on there, but it's there. Yeah, that's coming before the winter's done. I got short sleeves. I might do hoodies. I'll probably do long sleeve shirts. But yeah, that's gonna turn into something crazy. 'Cause I'm not just sticking with shirts. That's gonna be everything. But like I said, my main thing is fragrance. That's what I really want to get into as far as merch goes.
So give me your top 2 fragrances that you feeling right now.
Man, me or you is on. That was the
on the
question.
same way.
Locked and loaded, bro.
Because I can't say the one that I'm rocking right now because Talicia the poet and Danielle they're trying to figure it out. I got to keep that one hostage. But give me your top 2 smell goods right now.
Jean Paul Gaultier.
Got it.
My go-to.
Yeah, that's that one.
Okay.
My go-to. That's my sweet type of scent.
Okay.
For my strong scent, Aqua di Gio.
Okay. All right.
But I like sweeter scents like Vera Wang from Dolce & Gabbana from Mint, and stuff like that. Like the little Cuban colognes you'll find in Marshalls or something like that.
Yeah. This is one. Shout out my man Mooch. He turned me on to this Cuban cologne, and it's a cigar.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
It's a big
Okay.
tube.
Yeah. And it's like different ones. Man, listen, the tube is empty, but I still, because I got to go find that. I
Yeah.
looked at Marshalls and I couldn't find that
Ross
exact
got 'em.
one. Ross?
$10.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go
There
and
you
check
go.
that out. Yeah, because it's a corner store that sell them.
Ross
all.
still open right now.
Yeah, if you go to you go to the extract when you get that, and you just literally
This one
dab,
right
and you kind of lotion with it.
Right.
You wear it for like 3 days, shower and all.
Yeah.
The extract is, but that's what you got to use. You got to use extract to make perfume. You just drown it in alcohol.
That's definitely a different untapped territory because I don't know of any artists in this
I've
area.
seen one person from Jacksonville that came down for King of the Stage that had his own.
So in this
cologne.
area, I don't. And
One
there's nobody.
person.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do something
But I like
nobody's
your
doing.
business sense because, like, we had Novocaine come and she said, you go to your shows and stuff. People come out to see you. They come out to see you, but they want to leave with something of you. They can't leave with you, unless you are available
memory
to go
is-
with her.
yeah.
So you selling shirts and you know what I'm saying, hats and pins, and she sells like Novocaine sells all kinds of stuff. I've seen books, I've seen posters, and she do wild stuff to like not wild stuff, but she do like contests or competitions, or she'll have it where she signs it and stuff like that. And people have keepsakes are always good to take
She
away.
came up. I remember when she was talking about all that.
I
She
seen
came
a
up.
picture she posted recently, and I didn't even know this. But my man Melvin, when he was Page 2 Entertainment, took some pictures of her way back when, and I was like, wow, I didn't know that he took. Yeah, listen,
He's on point with that shit. man.
y'all ain't seen nothing.
He's good.
Y'all have not seen nothing, and at the same time, he seen me from my beginning, and same for me seeing him from his beginning too, because he came from Trinidad to Jersey to Florida, and even though he was DJing before me, I kind of had to help him get to understand the music in the South and incorporate with what you already know. But house music has always been his thing. Like when it come to house, I wouldn't even test that man. Trini man wouldn't even test that man. But he's dope. He's dope, man.
My other question, barcodes? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What's up with that, man?
That's like, I'm big on Rap City. Was one of my favorite shows to watch after school. You feel me? So that is literally just my reincarnation of that. You feel me? And I'm not, in the back of my head, it's like, damn, it'll be dope if a TV series see this and want to get behind, even Netflix. You feel me? Like, my intentions aren't that, though. You feel me? I'm just doing it to put people on, give artists a platform to showcase or ruin yourself. It's more so
straight up.
I'm giving you the chance to either prove you can spit or prove you can't. You feel me? So it's like Jay just shot the last one. We shot it. It was pretty dope. We did it in the studio. The first one I did was outside, so it was harder to get like
the audio.
Yeah. So we had recorded sound. The second one we recorded and recorded at the same time. So it was like it was
Shit
way
you
smoother.
pick up along the way,
Yeah,
bro.
you feel me?
Already
And
with it.
So the next one I could tell you who I got. I got Asaru.
Dope.
Okay.
Myself, my cousin NYNZ, and I don't know if y'all know about Hooli.
I've heard Hooli's name.
He rock with Brick.
Okay.
Hooli, because he could spit,
I've heard
dude.
Hooli's name
He from up
before.
top. He could
Yeah.
spit, dude. He could spit. He rock with Lawson, actually. Yeah. So yeah, that's the lineup for the next one. The last one I had a girl on there. You feel me? So I always like to. And it was after the last one it really started picking up. Like people would inbox me, yo, I'll get on.
Who was it?
On my last one, it was me.
I saw it. I didn't get a chance to hit play or nothing though. I was
Who
like,
was
oh
it?
shit.
It was me, Freshen Up Zay, J.O., and Rome.
Okay.
Rome. Those are Rome was the lady. She popped it off. She got that raw digger sound. Yeah, she had that. You feel me? And then Zay, J.O., they did their thing, and I just close it out. I kind of just like to do my big ticket thing, just host everybody, introduce them, and then close it out. So, yeah, it was smooth. The first one, it was very fun. It was fun because we was dancing and all that, and we was kind of just getting it together. But barcodes is something that's gonna be. I don't want to flood it, make it like a. Once I get to a point where I could actually devote my time, all right, I'm gonna do this weekly. And it's like, but maybe I could hand it off to somebody else at that point. But as for now, it's gonna be one of them things like, oh, yo, the new barcodes coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, oh, it's coming up. Like almost like power. You
Right.
feel me? Like how, your power's starting. So that's what that is, man. Just Rap City all over again. Honestly.
That's dope, man.
Appreciate it.
Like I said, I had no idea I've actually got to see the beginning of this shit, man. Like when I met you, you already seemed like you was accomplished to me. So I figured you've been doing this shit for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So just to see, like, even this little bit of time, I mean, 7 years, it's not that long in the grand scheme of things, but it's really a long time. But you've been coming the fuck up, dog. Like, you've progressed and evolved like none other, man. And like from Pretty Boy J to Willy Flee with the dreads and shit, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for coming through here, man. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Quote by Gregory Bowers: "One day, all the 5 a.m.s will make you a legend."
Facts.
Everybody in this room has lost sleep trying
There's
to chase
been times
dreams.
I done slept in front.
Woo!
It was when I moved back to New York, and I had a studio in my basement. It was my man's basement at the time. I literally moved in. I was falling asleep on the board like this, waking up. I'm like, oh yeah, go record that piece, get the mix in real quick, close it out, just come back to it in the morning. Like I was so hungry back then. It was
Humble beginnings, bro.
What, man? I was like, that's when I was. Granted, it's that's not the way now, but that's when I was putting songs out about a week every Friday, boom, boom, boom. But that ain't the wave no more. So it's like,
I think it's only one artist that one of the few artists that I can name that put songs out like that mainstream
and be hot
is Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
And Gucci Mane will put a song out, a whole album, and then turn right around and have some more shit
Currency
right behind that.
be dropping mad projects too.
That's true.
Currency is very good.
That's true.
Very
Mad
good.
projects.
He was better than Wayne at one point. I'm sorry. He was.
As much as it pains me to agree or admit it, I have to agree with you.
He had a good little stretch where he was topping Wayne on them songs, bro.
I give him credit for pushing Wayne to get where he's at.
Yeah,
now.
he definitely
Because
did. He had a
Wayne
lot to do with that. He had
Wayne
a
didn't
lot
want
to
to
do
let
with
him, and then Gilly was
yeah.
background.
Oh yeah,
but,
Gilly was behind a lot of that.
Yeah,
the Carters 1 and 2.
Yeah, so I mean, Wayne had to, because once Juvenile and everybody left, he had to put the label on his back and go from there. So tell me the one time you had a situation where you had to put everything you stand for on your back and pull the ship forward.
I would say right now. Right now, my label contract expired in May. Back independent. But once again, shout out to Marquee Music Group. It was a fun time. We actually still kind of conversing on working again. But, yeah, right now it's kind of like I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning on what it takes. You feel me? So right now it's like it's because it's a lot of pressure for me right now because I feel like I'm really on the brinks. Like I'm just a pair of ears away. You feel me from breaking. You feel me? Yeah. And I'm just like, if I was to fall off now, it's one of those like you could see the hump over the cliff and you're like. And then you let go and it's like, yeah, I'm not going back up again. You feel me? You can't, and that'd be devastating. So you gotta, no matter how hard it get, man, you just gotta. Right now, it's on some. I got this album I'm about to drop independently, promote it independently. No label behind it, no manager behind it, and so it's gonna be. I was signed for 2.5 years, so now it's about to be back to
game time.
Yeah, you feel me? My own uploading, my own IMEI numbers.
It's all on you.
My own registrations, so. My own show bookings, and I've been knocking them out. I've been trying to. My goal has been 3 a month, and I've been doing that ever since I ain't been signed no more. So,
true that. Well, let me take you out to tunnels right quick. We're gonna step back on the boulevard, and we're gonna take you somewhere that everybody we bring everybody when it comes to music. Your hip hop Mount Rushmore. It can be people of today. They can be dead. They can be alive. They can be male, female,
industry cats.
Cats. It can be local cats. Give me 4 cats that are on 4 people. I'm not going to say cats because traditionally in the South, when we say cats, we talking about dudes. But 4 people that will be on your hip hop Mount Rushmore: male, female, cat, dog, squirrel. It can even be JJ Fish. Let me get you 4.
Just to keep it, you know what I'm saying? I want to start off with this. I want to give Lauryn Hill a lot of credit.
Okay.
Because she paved the way for women to stand up vocally through music, not having to do it the Oprah way or the Condoleezza Rice way, or you feel me? She was like, nah, I'm gonna put this into something y'all could vibe to, and she sold records. You feel me? Granted, what happened with the group and everything sucked. But
Yeah.
I give Lauryn Hill a lot of credit. Granted, a lot of people nowadays don't really. She late to her shows, whatever, all that. But she was like Queen Latifah. It's hard because people like you could categorize her with Queen Latifah's and MC Lights and
I think she surpassed those two.
yeah,
Lyrically,
by
she
far.
definitely did, yeah.
As far as like way paving, you feel me? I give her credit. I give Biggie. I want to put Biggie and Diddy together.
Okay.
Because Diddy got a rep of ruining careers and all that, but he has a very good rep of getting you hot. You feel me? Like no matter who it is, from Day 26 to
French,
making a band, French.
I missed the band.
Everybody got hot. Granted, they died off, but they were hot. Every single one, everything Diddy touched was blazing. G-Dep, Keith Murray. All granted, he was already, but
he resurrected him.
Loon. Who the hell was that? And
Black
where is
Rob.
he? You feel me? Like everything Diddy touched was golden. And I don't know what he did or what strings he pulled. He's still hungry. Look at his kids. His son ain't even that good, but his son was buzzing for a point in time. You feel me? Like so it's like, and then Biggie was just.
That's self-explanatory right there.
I mean, because you now I go back and listen to Biggie. He ain't. There's people that's way more lyrical than him. It's the way he did it. It's like the hooter haj and cars and pull up in the bars and he wasn't saying nothing, but it was how he was doing it and what he was talking about. You feel me? But you know, his mom came out afterwards and was like, yeah, he wasn't living that life. And long story short, a lot of people don't believe me, but my mother used to babysit with his mother at some Jewish center, so she knew. Like, she used to see him run around in his uniform and stuff. Like, she's seen him a couple times. You feel me? So she always used to say, oh, he not like this. He's a sweetheart. And that's what people that were close to him always used to say that. But sometimes you got to get creative. Like I say, you got to just be. You see what other people doing. You like, I'm gonna rap about that because they can't. So I'm gonna do it. And then so Biggie, your Hoves, you feel me? Your Hoves, your Kanye's. It's the Mount. I don't think my Mount Rushmore will end. Honestly,
it's a lot of people out there.
Fat Joe's.
It's like, when you shout out to Chris John, Fat Joe was just at his wedding.
Yeah, you feel me?
Popping bottles of champagne and stuff. It's like the minute you put these four, and you be like, oh shit, I forgot about these.
You gonna forget somebody.
It takes you back. So it's like, because even my Mount Rushmore, I'm pretty sure it's changed, but I can say one person that has been consistent in mine is Andre from Outkast.
Yeah, he's the
reason.
Like it.
He's the sole reason why people respect Southern artists beyond booty shaking music.
Yeah.
And when they won Best New Artist and they went to New York and it was the East and West beef, nobody cared about the South. He said, all I know is the South got something to say. And by damn,
I remember that.
He was right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. It's your show, not mine.
But after that, it took off, bro. You started, it was Luda, T.I., Juvenile in them, and it was like, you feel me? Like, it was just, all right, what's going down there? Trick Daddy,
right?
Trina, what you talking about? What y'all saying? Okay, T-Pain,
Scarface.
T-Pain is in my Rushmore.
T-Pain is a beast.
And he ain't really hip hop, but he is in my top 5. Period.
T-Pain is a chameleon, if you ask me.
He could do anything.
He's a chameleon because he had, I think, in a year's time, he was a part of, was it 60 or 100 number one hits?
Bro,
nobody's ever done that still to this day.
Ooh.
Whether they was his hit or he was a feature artist, it was because you know Wayne had a run when he was on it or his track is gonna be fire. You see what I'm saying? It ain't that many people that has come through. So ever since the South has grabbed the rap game, we ain't let that go.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, it's
the West tried to come back.
And they have somebody got K-Dot. Yeah,
that's it. That's all you talk about. The West. That's it. It's like,
and then Nipsey was coming, but
yeah,
I think a lot of people called on the Nipsey after the fact.
Yeah, and the thing was, Nipsey, you know, he passed and everything, but he wasn't that great of a rapper. He wasn't the best. You feel me? Like,
I think
he just kept it real.
I can agree with that. I think Nipsey was a
poet.
He was a poet. He was more of a street visionary.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He was the West Coast version. If you take a combination of Nas and you take a little bit of, you know, like trying to think of a street cat that could, you see what I'm saying?
Talib.
And he was Jeezy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think, you know, rest in peace. I think if he would have came out with another album, we would have really got a chance. Everybody would have got a chance to really see him grow.
Yeah.
They would have been able to see that flower.
And Diddy was behind his next album, Swears. He had some producers messing with him. Right. He came up too, because I remember that song he had with Drake. That was when I first heard of him, Killer. Yeah. And I was like, my last name is my lifestyle. And I'm like, I love that. I love that accent. I always have. You feel me? Like
he had a song with it's called "Feeling Myself" with Lloyd. That's when I first heard of him.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
And he didn't. He still, you know, that West Coast sound and stuff like that. But I'm convinced it was like a Big L situation.
Yeah.
Big L would have wrecked a lot of shit had he not, passed away. You know, he even had a track with Pot.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. Big
Nasty.
L was something serious, bro.
Yeah.
It was something serious. People
And then
like
even
Cassidy mentioned him.
Right. And then even you look at people like I know you mentioned Lauryn Hill. I give her a lot of credit. But Roxanne Shante, I don't know if you ever checked her footwork, her paperwork, but Nas looked up to her. She was the one that made Nas step his game up. And they grew up in the same projects, and when she was on, Nas was just Nasir. And he used to run his shit by her, and she was like, yo, if you gonna do this shit, you gonna do it right. And he took it to the heart, and Nas will tell you, Roxanne Shante was a big influence on him. So she was a beast too. She was
You gotta go catch that Netflix special. Find out all about her, man.
She was a beast.
That boy Drake, he definitely in my rush.
Problem.
Super problem. Everybody in your Rushmore
He's
right now.
He's the reason I started. He's the reason I started singing, bro. Honestly,
yeah.
He's the reason when I heard Brand New, and I started reciting it. I'm like, nah, I could do this, and I just started dabbling in it.
Right.
And I was like, all right, let me try some Trey Songz shit now.
Right.
And I was like, oh, maybe I could do this.
And see, I put Drake singing wise in the same category. Like I put a Andre 3000, a CeeLo.
Yeah,
these niggas can't sing.
They carry
but
notes.
The shit right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it just, you know
and
what I'm saying?
People would say T-Pain can't sing, but he really can.
Nah, T-Pain proved
because
that
he got songs where he don't put that auto-tune on.
He was on
and
the Masked Singer last year. Stunting on motherfuckers. So.
He had a song. He talking about his kids and his wife. I think it's called "Keep Going."
Yeah.
Man, listen here. That song
T-Pain
right there
is a whole, and he spent some time down here too in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he spent some time here, man. Had that track "Robbery."
Yeah, I remember when I found out he was on that.
Yeah,
I was like,
and a part of the song that's the most memorable is
I know about his part.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's T-Pain, man.
Legend.
Waves of the Bay, episode 32, the Jim Brown, Magic Johnson episode. I think it's time to go ahead and close it out, man. I think that's it right there. We had Willy Flee on here. We've already said our goodbyes and everything, but questions just keep popping up and shit. So you know that's it's like
chemistry.
we at the barbecue trying to get out this motherfucker.
We at the bar.
Y'all ain't gonna help me
Then
clean
I forgot
up.
my plate. I gotta go right back in.
Put them chairs
again.
Boy, you got that bootleg ass shit. Put them chairs
about
down.
to leave here. Take this shot right quick. We just here 2 hours later. Still saying goodbye and shit, man. But you already know what it is, man.
They just say he got work in the morning, so he got to take his ass to sleep.
And that's the homie right there, man. It's good to see you, bro.
He always come.
2DS. And
He always be there when I'm there, man. He always there, B. That's all I got to say about that.
Willy Flee, Neckley under construction. You drop your social media info? It's been a minute.
Show over here playing with
Naked,
filters.
you all know how to spell that. Lee, L-Y, under construction. We drive it past it every morning on the way to work.
Oh.
Just like that.
Chill.
Writer Reyes. That's where we write from. Reyes means kings, which means I am the writer king. It's not writer eyes.
You got to tell people that because that's what it looked like for the unfamiliar. I'm Tone Capone. I spell it with a K, TONE-KAPONE.com. If you spell it with a C, you will not see me. Make sure you spell my name right on Instagram at MR Tone Capone. And then my brother over here,
I am
Mr.
DJ
Kennedy
Spaceship.
over here.
I am DJ Spaceship, one of a kind, the most handsome thing that's out here on these streets right now. You can also find me on SoundCloud at DJ Spaceship. You can find me on Mixcloud at DJ Spaceship. You can also find me on Facebook at DJ Spaceship, but I like Instagram at DJ Spaceship. And I got some mixes that I'm trying to juggle between what I'm going to drop. I might put one out tonight, might be tomorrow. But if you follow me at DJ Spaceship, you'll catch the wave too, man.
Surgeon General.
You already know FlowHioRadio at yahoo.com.
Whatever y'all like listening to, Flow High Radio has like a solution for that.
We got
shit
everything.
right now.
Hey, we got it's official. Cover 2's coming to the fam.
That's what's up. That's
You know
what's
what I
up,
mean?
man.
Hey, Spaceship look like
sports
Tory
show.
Lanez.
We got the first sports show joining. We also got
I need his
Assembly
bank
Line
account.
debuting. Assembly Line's going to
Money
debut.
again, money
Jay
again.
Wiz is the host of that.
Shout out Wiz.
Also, why am I forgetting his name right now?
Brixton.
Yeah, Brixton's going to be a host on that too.
Brixton produced the intro for Saturday Night Shutdown.
Yo, the second run was dope. Gino came in and
I
he
believe that
was
shit completely.
he was doing his thing.
I was on the live feed.
Rest in peace to my 10 input because Brixton killed it. He burned it out. So
already, shit.
Yeah, we learned a lesson. You know,
you live and you learn.
It be like that sometimes.
a
Make sure
lesson.
y'all follow us at Waves of the
Get
Bay.
money,
All
money.
social media information next week, the 29th. That's when we got Unity Jam folk coming through here.
Yes, sir.
Unity Jam people's coming through here. And we're going to have a good time, man. So make sure if y'all missed any episodes, look us up, whatever platform y'all use, Waves of the Bay. You'll see the logo right there. Or else, once again, go to tone-capone.com. Spell it with a K. I have the Waves of the Bay tab right there. And you'll see all 32 episodes with the picture who was on there and everything right there. So check us out next Tuesday from 8 to 10. Peace. Yo.
It is that a million skills. Yeah, this shit be for real. I be busting your dome, you play with my money. Yeah, this that a million skills. Mine on a million, got a million skills. Through the pain I maintain. Yeah, every day I got to hustle. I just want the money for the fame. Yeah, a million skills. Yeah, this that a million skills. Yeah, I had to hustle for real. Oh, this ain't no game, this shit be for real. Yeah, I got my mind on the mill. Yeah, we came to seal the deal. But no, we not signing no deals. Yeah, we independent for real. So you better get with it. Up in the big, yeah, I keep it a million. Every day hustling, I gotta get it. Just living my dreams, I can see that shit vivid. You play with my money, I'm busting your dome. Turn it up, this that million scheme. Bitch, I run up them digits. The fuck is you wrong? Got my killers on go, they gon' knock off your feet.
Say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over.